Alright, fuck it. I'm impatient. I'm impatient today. Wow, I'm extra impatient today. Give me 2 seconds. I clicked the wrong button. I'm also gonna set up subtitles because I forgot to do that. Where is it? Where is it? There we are. Should be up now. So, you know how I said I'd probably take like a day or so, and then we get back on Dead Space? I present to you getting back on Dead Space. We're gonna be doing New Game Plus. Apparently there's new shit. I'm curious as to what's gonna be new. We're just gonna get into it, honestly. Look, Isaac. Crack! You right. But yeah, no, I'm very excited to get into Dead Space Remake once more because, like, so the original Dead Space did have new stuff on New Game Plus, but, like, that new stuff was all, like, new plot wasn't added. It was all, like, here is lore. It was all lore. The best games have differences on New Game Plus. Sometimes they're bad ones. I don't know if I'm a big fan of some of the Dark Souls series' changes on New Game Plus, like Arkham Knight having a different opening. You're kidding, what? I need to replay Arkham Knight. But yeah, we're gonna go New Game Plus with our completed save. Starting New Game Plus will carry over all weapons, items, credits, and upgrades from your completed playthrough. They can be retrieved in the storage of any store you encounter. You can expect to face new enemies and perhaps find new mysteries to uncover. So my curiosity on that is, when they say new enemies on New Game Plus, Joker fucking jump scares during the opening. Hey, fun fact, if that's the case and that only happens on New Game Plus, that's a bug that can happen on New Game. Because I saw that on my first playthrough, like a year after the game came out. I actually really like that game's use of jump scares. It's done well. Okay. As per usual, the start of this is going to be a little quiet. Time to contact point, 2 minutes. So we gotta see. Here's the question. Does this change at all?
I'm sorry, but
Makes sense given it's a game with Scarecrow as the secondary antagonist. I always keep thinking he's the primary and that the Arkham Knight is the secondary.
I can't believe what's happening.
That might just be what I want, though.
Strange.
Nicole jump scares you?
Such a little thing.
Yeah. Full disclosure, I'm also sipping a little wine during this. I have water too, but
5 minutes out, you still got that thing on repeat. Guess you really miss her.
you know,
Fishermer is not a job you turn down, but 6 months apart with only fish
Joker
balls.
is the main antagonist. I like to say he's a
Say
deuteragonist.
the wrong thing.
I don't blame you. I'd listen to my girlfriend over Hammond reciting security.
Hey, yo, wait. Wait,
So you keep saying
is Daniels Lebian?
Nice clean re-entry.
What did they mean by this?
Welcome to Aegis 7. Imagine 6 months staring at that chunk of rock.
She might be. I mean, like,
Aegis 7 is one of the richest finds.
I'm not complaining. She bad as fuck.
Some prospecting team set up for life.
Could be a turn of speech. It could be too.
Now, where is she?
But like, it feels like if that wasn't a declaration on this is a fact about me, she would go my partner
What a
or my spouse.
biggest planet cracker in her class. And it looks like they already popped the cork.
Why is it so dark? We should be able to see her right.
Full disclosure, if you're sipping,
I'll get us into hailing range.
if you're sipping like a tiny bit of wine,
Just be careful on the approach.
I recommend muddling some raspberries at the bottom. Changes the flavor completely, and it's delicious. A little tart at the end.
before we left.
You track your file access.
The computer analyst comes with the job.
I ran ran standard
Is that...
CNC back.
Hold on. Is that Judy's voice actor?
You have to play ball.
Sir, we're in alien range.
Hold on. No, it sounds like her.
Maintenance team of the USG Kelly responding to your distress call. Come in, Ishimura. Ishimura, do you copy? Come in. This is the USG Kelly.
You ever hear of a full communications black on one of these things?
Never. Come on. Someone pick up the damn phone.
The hell is that?
Sounds like their communication array is busted. Maybe a broken encoder. Daniels and I can handle it in 48 hours, max.
Hey, that gives you plenty of time to catch up with Nicole.
Yeah, I hope so.
Jen, Johnson, take us in.
Hang on.
Driving 7.
So, she might not be in this. She is, however, in God of War Ragnarok.
I'm losing control.
And Modern Warfare 2019.
Guidance system override isn't responding.
Yeah, her most recent thing's God of War Ragnarok as Hjelti. Hjelti in Einherjar. Not the same lady. Double check. Did you on the first playthrough go, wait, is that Judy? Did you also do that?
Everyone okay?
I'm good.
I'll live. Hey, Johnston. All right.
It's my ankle. Might be broken.
Oh, that's why she stays behind on the ship.
Or worse. Good call on the stabilizer.
Again, I wasn't paying a lot of attention the first time.
What the fuck's going on with flight control? That guidance system's a death trap.
Better add it to your repair.
Oh, Kendra's actress is modeled after her Kendra is modeled after her act.
Got a fire,
Okay.
Stabilizers and singularity core's a mess. Could be worse, but not by much.
No, I assumed with
Johnston,
Johnston here
we'll send a medic.
that the reason that she was staying was like keep the engine hot, keep the seat warm. I literally was not paying that much attention. Full disclosure, this may also be a shorter stream. I just kind of want to play a little Dead Space while I sip a little wine, you know? You like how Isaac starts New Game Plus with the level 5 suit? Yeah.
Standard procedure, Miss Daniels. We'll register them in the flight.
What is in my inventory? Nothing except for the 10 nodes.
Where's everybody? Half the shit must have heard that landing.
Be proud, Jen. You gotta see her in one piece.
Johnson might disagree. But you're offering to buy the first round.
I wouldn't mind something to steady my nerves, especially on CEC's tab.
God, if you've never drank on company dime, you ain't lived. You get all your weapons and stuff when you go to the first shop? Yep. I just wanted to know, like, do I start with anything?
At least we didn't take out the sun.
Yeah, it looks like I'm starting with a stasis module, which means it also looks like I might be starting with a kinesis module, but that might also just be what the level 5 suit looks like.
May as well get signed in.
Wouldn't it be cool if Yo, Lucy, holy shit, hello. We're doing New Game Plus.
Collect kinesis and stasis modules from Acting Chief Engineer Jacob Temple. Location? Error. Employee not found.
Don't worry about it.
I can't reach security.
Same for the chief engineer.
Cool if what?
What is wrong with their comms?
What was I saying? I mean, I know what I am thinking, and I'm thinking it would be really cool if I did start with those two tools. I wonder if there would be any sequence breaking. Yeah, I legitimately don't know where my brain was.
Hurry.
Where's the security detail? Where's anybody?
We're gonna take this text log. We've already read these, for the record.
For God's sake.
Whoop.
That security console is still working. Isaac, get a damage report. I'm done playing around.
I bet.
something on the floor here. Seth?
Wait, what did Isaac remark at? Oh, that is blood. Well, no, there's plausible deniability. It could just be juice. Appy juice. Blood red appy juice.
Oh, God. Now.
What have you got?
Shit. It's not just comms for the guys.
Blood is just people
That's
juice.
the Ishimura's in the wreck.
That's true.
Engines, hull, the trams.
Could do that kind of damage to a planet cracker.
Power. Ventilation's up. Power to the elevator should be next.
Oh. Oh no. Not the necromorphs. I mean, not the quarantine.
The quarantine systems are all fine.
Oh, wait.
Part of me wonders what the quarantine systems were for on the original Ishimura. Your internet is suffering. It ate your post. Oh no. Howdy, Cloup. God, that still goes really hard. Alright, start moving, start moving. Come on. I ain't got all day. Come on. Alright, now Isaac, book it. Book it like you're trying to get a free personal pan pizza. Come on, bud. Hey, we didn't take any damage this time. To prevent alien contaminants, probably? Also, nice look on my avatar. Thank you, thank you. And my day's been barely started. I just woke up. We know it's likely that there's a singe celled... Wait. Probably kind of for the idea of viruses and other shit. That's fair. I just wonder what you would need to specifically quarantine on the Ishimura. Single-celled life. Don't worry about it. I thought I was going crazy, going stupid. It just occurred to me what this is. With the plasma cutter. What he just put on is a form of, like, beam focuser. Instead of what must be something close to a, in its original use, it's probably closer to a, what's it called? Oh god, I'm trying to think. What the tool is called, like a, you know the surgery lasers that they use sometimes to cauterize shit while cutting? Yep, alright. We've already got our new game plus upgrades. For the record, we're doing plasma cutter only. Plasma cutters are probably like hand saws. I was thinking like hand saws or like a, let's see what the scare even is. Okay, it's not much. Oh, it telegraphs that body. We know it's also used for thanks to DS2? Yeah. Let's see. If I remember correctly, in the original, there's a health kit right here instead of right here, which I think this is better. He went a different way this time. No, he didn't. I remember he always went like woo instead of woo. I just jerked my head away on the first playthrough.
Isaac. Oh my god, Isaac. You made it.
They're everywhere. Shit, is he,
He's gone. Nothing I can do.
In DS2, Isaac makes his plasma cutter from a surgery machine. Yeah. Well, plasma's a really versatile form of energy.
They're the crew? How the hell can they be the crew? Look at them.
We need to get to the bridge. There's 1,000 people on board. Someone will be there.
We can't. The tram system's wrecked. Everything's locked down because of the quarantine.
And you're both repair techs. So how do we do this?
There's a broken tram car blocking the tunnel. It's gridlocked the system. And the data board's burned out. I can't lift the lockdown or call the tram until...
Not entirely wrong.
But it's all on Isaac's side of...
What you mean?
I'll handle it. Just make sure there's power to the repair systems.
And Isaac,
Yeah?
I'm sure Nicole's okay. She's a doctor, right?
She'll do the smart thing. That's a continued refrain.
She always does. Find somewhere safe. I'll be back soon.
It only just occurred to me that that's a refrain that's consistently used throughout the game. Something that I genuinely didn't pick up on. Either she'll do the smart thing or she'll do the right thing. So they said there would be remixed enemies. And I wonder what that means. Good kill. Pop, pop. We'll get the cargo hull storage just to get a little extra something, something. Whoa. Oh, I don't like that. Isaac doesn't learn to use slasher arms until DS2. Your answer is going to always be Dead Space on that question. Because, like, for the record, like, clickers... Let's start with The Last of Us. Clickers are pretty much brainless. Clickers go off of instinct, purely. There is no human left. And when they're at the standard phase, they're pretty much just rabid people. In Left 4 Dead, they're also just rabid people that cause some deformities. In Dying Light... Dying Light's weird. But they don't seem to be suffering. In Dead Space, they're suffering. In Dead Space, the necromorphs that are closer to people are essentially, hold up. A necromorph is essentially a, what's it called? Like, there's a living person in even the more mutated necromorphs. Or there was. And you can hear that especially in the sounds of the detonator. To where there are just noises of pure suffering in them. In some of their death screams. These are mutated people that are affected by a hive mind and enhanced dementia. It is not fun. The closest thing I can think of is something that came up in the first episode of this playthrough, where the Flood are pretty on par with necromorphs. I'd say the necromorphs are still worse, but I'd say the Flood are pretty damn close. And they're pretty much the only thing that comes close. Like, necromorphs are especially bad because the original team wanted it to be so helpless that you can't beat the necromorphs, you survive a necromorph attack. And even then, the ones that don't get infected, the ones that get out quote-quote unscathed, tend to still go mad. Just as a side effect of the marker's influence. Like, don't get me wrong, green flu? Bad. You do not want to get the green flu. But it could be worse. If you ever do get that Dead Space movie night, we'll also see that destroying a marker isn't enough. Yeah, it just makes shards of a smaller marker. Okay, so now we know. That's why. So now we know. The stasis module, that's just what the level 5 suit looks like. Oh, that Foley is too good. I also like that it looks like in this... Hey, Kusu, thank you for the raid. Let me get something for ya. Can we get a shout out, please? Hang on. Okay, there we go. I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, no, welcome, Raiders. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, we do not need to go with the singular. There is at least 2 people. Come on now. Please be kind. Welcome, Raiders. You came back to Specialist. It's the best. I shit you not that I came up with that. I came up with that idea in a way that I'm like, haha, wouldn't it be funny if? And then everyone's like, no, do it though. Yeah, I found inside the vents. I don't know what that what that says. Like, I found a man inside the vents. Okay, okay. How goes the Galactic of No Life? Oh, I love it. I love it to pieces. Like, I'm a huge Dead Space fan to start. To the point where if this was garbage, I would be ragging on it for the whole year. Because, like, how could you fuck up a perfect game? And it's like, no, they made the perfect game better. I shit you not, though. I was reading this, and, like, the words, "a man." I read "a man," and I couldn't tell what the letters were, and I just went, is that Hebrew? What is a man? You would have read it as alien. I mean, that's also fitting, I would say. I also like that all the node marks reset. I also had it confirmed to me, if anyone's curious. I had it confirmed to me, we didn't miss any of them. We didn't miss a single one. There just are no node doors anymore. Nothing but a miserable pile of secrets. Yes. Oh. Hey, bud. But yeah, this is our New Game Plus playthrough, because I promised I would then, when I beat the game, I would then go, okay, we'll do New Game Plus with Plasma Cutter only. To do a funny little challenge. God damn it. Damn it. Fine. No, get out of my way. Get out of my fucking way. Die, please. God, look at the peeling system at work. Whew. God damn it. We can... oh, I guess we don't need to. I still hear growling, and I don't like that very much. Skin them like potatoes? Okay, you say that. I could, if I really wanted to. There's a feature in this where enemies slowly get more and more, like, you peel their muscles and skin away to where they're pretty much just fleshy bone. And it's gross. I love it. And it affects corpses too. You'll probably get the most mileage out of it if you use the flamer. Because, you know, if you're a flamer gamer. Hold on. God damn it, I can't kinesis. I keep trying to go to kinesis. And we'll get one soon. If you like committing crime brulee. I mean, yeah, a little bit. Wait, what? Hang on, hang on. Where am I going? Oh, I had to wait for the tram replacement. They just didn't expect me to kill the necromorphs so fast.
That's one down. You said a data board was fried too?
You should clarify about the Hebrew thing. You didn't mean that in a negative... Wait, what? Hebrew can look up... Oh, that's what you meant. I didn't even read that. No, you're good. No, I get it, because, like... the letters look very close to the Latinized English alphabet, but like not quite. So I completely get if people are like, is that? Hold on. Like, if someone saw it and got confused. But no, I saw the words a man, and I almost read it as emet in Hebrew. Hebrew has been split into 2 ways? That I didn't know. That's cool. In modern language? Let me guess, there's a written and there's an oral, and they're kind of different. There's dozens, not hundreds, of Hebrew words in our English language alone. Is there? I'm unfamiliar. Name Benjamin, Ruth, Isaac, etc. Hey, topical. Huh. Yeah, Hebrew's a language I would kind of like to know, because I have a lot of Jewish friends that occasionally, like, go into talking about, like, yeah, this thing that's written in Hebrew, and I'm like, oh, I can't read that, but I would like to know what you're talking about firsthand. Because there's Hebrew words and names that are... Who's he? What did he brew? A baller-ass language. I'll be real, the Hebrew characters look fucking neat, too. Like, they're cool. I like them. I don't know how else to put it. They're just very cool looking. But I also, you know, like... I like to have cultural knowledge where I can. Ah! I love that fake out. I love that fake out a lot. I also like how the plasma cutter burning part actually highlights the part you already hit. Okay, so we can live without... We can live without lights. It's gonna suck, but we can. You'd argue Hebrew, Latin, and Germanic languages are the 3 most important in the modern... In the modern Western Hemisphere, I'd argue you're right. Whoop. Oi. I can't be the only one that feels like the necromorphs are easier to kill this time around, right? Like... Or is it just because the game's a little more fluid? Greek too? Maybe. I don't know, I like learning about other places and like, hey, why does this person act like that? Why do these things exist? Why does this taboo exist? What does this cultural thing mean? Oh damn, that worked out really well. Everything's coming up bedlam. Because you're using big upgrades on my big plasma gun? No, I mean like in general. Like this game feels slightly easier than the original. And I can't tell if it's because the original, like, is harder because it's a slower game. That's a fucking marker. Can I... Marker fragment, huh?
Isaac, we can't stay here much longer. Hearing a lot of movement.
Hold on. I got the data board.
It's because the combat is more like DS2. That'd be fair. Because they might not actually be squishier. To join is to survive. Oof. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I didn't notice what that was. And I'm like, that's a fucking marker. And then the game's like, yeah, no, it's a marker fragment. And I'm like, it's a what? Wait, hold on. We need to keep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nodes left. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna upgrade the things that I'm not using this playthrough. Starting with the Ripper. but we'll have just enough to fully upgrade the suit by the time we upgrade it one more time. When I shot it, it made that fragment? Huh. So, okay. I know that I have the no backseat gaming. Like, no backseating rule, I think it's called here. If you see a marker fragment, call it out. Literally just put in chat marker fragment or whatever. Or even just go marker. And if more than one person does it, I will likely be able to be like, oh, that's a real. I guess that's one of the side effects that make me mad. Oh, there's absolutely tiny fragments of the marker around the Ishimura. But the fact that we are, I would argue, not even a mile away from the marker, like... Oh, you looked it up? It's a New Game Plus thing? We're getting a so. There are 12. What do they do? Marker? I intend to. Alright, enough about piss fetishes. I know every trans girl has one. We don't need to know that. Spiro and Alactone does crazy things. That's all I'm saying. There's basically one per chapter, except for 2, which are in the same area. Okay. There's 2 in medical, 2 in crew. Are they accessible the instant you get there? Alright, I guess Pitches is going to be the person that's going to be calling out markers. Because I want to know what happens when I get every single one of them. Wait, hold on. Am I going the right way? No. I need them for secret ending? Alright. I guess we have a goal this playthrough that isn't just see what's different. That's Pitches, you see? Yeah.
It's clear.
It's imperative we get them. Okay. So Pitches, do me a favor. Yeah, where they are? Good. I like this. I want this. I want this as a real poster. You have the list up? Okay. So we found the one in chapter 1?
We're on board. Something hit the roof, but it seems operational.
Quarantine lockdown was lifted, so you can get to the hangar. Comms are still down, though, so be ready for anything.
What's the plan?
You and Johnston fix up the Kellyan. We report to the bridge. Standard emergency protocol.
What? Protocol? Hammond, people are dying here.
And I'm not losing anyone else. We stick to procedure. We'll get through this.
We'll see.
Alright, tram en route. We got a snow warning in Central Texas? Fuck. I mean, that's not where I am, but still, my condolences. But yeah, I got the one in cargo. Some of them are locked behind areas you only get between chapters. For instance, you can only get one of them once you return to medical. So out of curiosity, does this fancy list you have call out the ones that are in specific places? Like, are they in discovery order? They're in discovery order. Okay, cool, sick. That means we can get them. Oh, no, no, no. You coming with me. Damn it. Alright. Also, wow, this game running at 60. It's like, A, wow, how? Second off, wow. You can also go anywhere you want before you leave. So if we miss one, we can go back and grab it. I'd rather you call it out when I'm in the vague area, personally. Yeah, bud? Thought you were a big tough man, right? Talk a lot of big game for someone with such a small truck. Come on, bitch. You will, just if you somehow miss one? Okay, fair. Yeah, you can probably poke me and go, did you get the one in medical? And I'd probably go like, no, I didn't. I wonder if the secret ending is considered canon, or if it's work for the joke ending, like the dog ending in Silent Hill 2. I would love a Dead Space dog ending. It's like a little necromorph dog. Mm. 3 in medical. How about a cat ending? That's fair. There's already precedent for dog necromorph, though. You assume it's gonna be a different ending this time?
Haley, I need you to listen.
I'm excited.
The Ishimura's overrun with... They're fucking monsters.
Mm.
You didn't hear anything?
What? No, the comms are still out. Isaac...
We need the Killian fixed now. Got a damage report?
Yeah, it's there.
Alright. Let's get the damage report, run diagnostics. Also precedent for cat necromorph, you're pulling my leg. What? Ooh, text log. I don't think we got this last time. To Zach Hammond from... Pre-background request. Per your request, here's what we could find on these specialists they've sent for the repair mission. Isaac Clarke. Isaac was born to Paul and Octavia Clarke on Earth in the eastern seaboard region of the American Republic. Paul Clarke was an award-winning ship architect employed by the Galactic Union Merchant Marine Corps. His records show extended time off-world, away from his family. When Isaac was born, Paul was given a temporary reassignment to an Earth-based GUMMC ship production facility. During the 4-year tour, Poole and Octavia raised Isaac together. When the tour was over, Poole shipped off for an extended off-world tour. Poole's influence on his son must have rubbed off. Records indicate that Isaac pursued studies in mechanical and electrical engineering and achieved high honors. According to medical and psychiatric reports, Poole Clarke's absence had a profound effect on Octavia. She suffered from depression and personal anguish when doctors encouraged her to find fulfillment by working with charitable organizations. It is believed that this is how she ended up becoming in contact with the Church of Unitology. At first, her association with the church appeared to alleviate her mental condition. The cancellation of her therapy sessions corresponds with the local parish announcements for her initiation ceremony. Sorry? There are indications that she sold off much of the family estate to finance full membership in the church and the soul cleanse they require to enter the higher ranks. Isaac appears to have been selected to a prominent engineering school, but we surmise that he was unable to afford this tuition, as records show that he instead became attended a lesser-known school with the help of scholarships and financial assistance. After graduating with high honors, Isaac enlisted in the Merchant Marine. He quickly gained a reputation for his resourceful engineering solutions. After 2 years, he was promoted to a higher profile position, clear to the major shipping lanes. Isaac's career stagnates at this point. This would coincide with psychiatric reports that his mother's mental health was deteriorating, and bank records show payments to a psychiatric facility for treatment. This seems to be where Isaac met a medical officer, a neuropsychiatrist named Nicole Brennan, and her name appears on Octavia's physician roster. The two of them ended cohabitating until Brennan accepted a promotion and left to serve on the USG Ishimura. Poole's return to his extended tour coincided with Octavia's release from the hospital. Whatever his assignment was, Poole's service records remained mysteriously classified by executive order, and unless he confided in Isaac, he took his secrets to the grave. The next records we have on are death notices for both Poole and Octavia. Their bodies were willed to the custody of the Church of Unitology, along with the Clarks' entire estate. Apparently on Octavia's wishes, Isaac's repeated petitions to have his parents' bodies returned to them seem to be ignored. While the church refuses any inquiries related to its members, their cause of death is unknown. Overall, Isaac's more than qualified to handle a job like the Ishimura. I'd talk politics over religion, though. Kendra Daniels. Couldn't find anything on her in the time you gave me, but Darlton swears by her. Apparently she's on a mission with this recommendation. If he thinks she has what it takes, then who am I to argue? Originally, lurkers were going to be cats, but they decided, nah, undead babies. Huh. Oh no, oh god, oh fuck. Isaac's worst enemy, student loans. Do you think that if this mission didn't go tits up, that this would be enough to pay off the loan? Also, no, he took a scholarship. That means he actually didn't pay very much in comparison to what the average person would for an engineering course. I doubt he has a doctorate, but he at least has a bachelor's or a, I wonder which specific engineering he majored in. I'd argue mechanical, given his talents. Nobody calls him Dr. Clark. That's fair. At the same time, the only people I know with doctorates are like, they don't call me doctor. And it's like, why? Because people get confused and think I'm a medical doctor.
Isaac, what's happening down there?
Johnston's gone. Kellyanne too. The singularity core overloaded.
No,
Kellyanne was our only way home. We're trapped.
no. I'm not losing two good people for nothing. What about the command computer?
It's a brick. All the primary systems are locked down with the captain's codes.
So we find Captain Matthias, track his rig.
Okay, here. Captain Benjamin Matthias.
Hold on.
Location medical.
Oh yeah.
Status deceased.
Look at the gender neutral bathroom. Look at it. Look at it.
Isaac, you're closer to medical. You can double back and cut through maintenance. Find the captain's body and get his rig. With his codes, we... What was that?
Oh, cool. Yeah, I like that.
Chen?
Hammond, run!
Yeah, a lot of this New Game Plus is gonna be me just fucking blazing through. Also, again, full disclosure, because we have more new people. Uncle Ben, what's wrong? Say something, Necrosi! EDF rig. Okay, we need 99,000. We have a bronze semiconductor, which brings us to 94, almost. What we can do from there... I'm gonna move these to my inventory. I'm gonna move all this to my inventory and sell what we have. What is this? Contact beam upgrade. Okay, fair. So we are going to get the contact beam. We're gonna grab it, but we're not gonna use it. Because again, plasma pistol only. Or plasma pistol. Plasma cutter. I keep saying plasma pistol. But yeah, no, full disclosure to those that are on the... Yeah! No, I'll be real, when I originally played Dead Space on the channel, I really wanted to play, New Game Plus, but I realized that that was kind of infeasible. Look at it. look at it. But yeah, part of the reason was A, fun challenge run. B, oh, it has the USM Valor's insignia on the chest. Which actually probably means that it just uses the same model as the one from that one call we saw. Okay, now we got this bench. This bench. We got that level 5, or that max level suit. We got duration. We got grab range. We got throw damage. We got duration. And we got max oxygen. Let's go. Yeah, pulse rifle's already automatically all the way upgraded. Or automatically? Already fully upgraded. Yeah. Hey, would y'all mind if I took a second to refill my drink? Yeah, what I was saying, full disclosure, I'm having a little bit of booze while I play. Mostly because I just want to relax, I want to drink wine, I want to play Dead Space. I'll be right back. Here's the button. No, not at all? I thought so. Yeah, give me a second. Worst case scenario, in the background the game crashes. Also, only 5.1% of players have picked up a marker fragment. Fragment on PC. I am excited to see what's up. So here's some music while you wait. Fuck you and fuck your wine! Alright, we're back. I also decided while I was up, let me also recalibrate my model right quick while we wait. Alright, I should be good to go. Full disclosure, game might crash every once in a while. I'm now aware of that. Let me also, I meant to retweet the post saying that we're live. Hang on. For the record, because this is technically considered a challenge run, if y'all have challenge run ideas for me in the future, I can probably swing it. I can probably see what's up. Hang on. But yeah, while I was up, I'm like, ooh, snack. And I remembered when I was asleep, the other people at the cabaret were like, let's get pizza. They ended up getting like pasta. But they also got a little side. And that little side was brownies from the pizza place. So you know what? Fruity wine and a little bit of brownie. Hey, thank you. I was pretty for a second. Wait. Yeah, I got a little bit of wine, I got a little bit of chocolate. So I'm in my happy place. Let's pop this over. Your requires prior employment contract to say you always look nice? That's right! Mm-hmm. That's right, you are a contractor, never forget. You want chalky? I still have more brownie.
Isaac, have you heard from Daniels? We were attacked. She ran the other way.
No, nothing. Medical's a slaughterhouse. They barricaded access to the morgue.
The morgue?
Yeah, but the barricade was put together in a hurry. The hydrazine tank might blow it open. Just need a detonator, like maybe a shock pad. And Cole could be through there if it...
Isaac, the one who attacked us. I swear to God it was Chen. But I saw him die.
This suit looks so cool, it does.
If they barricaded the morgue, maybe it was to keep something in.
Mm-hmm. God, can I, like, confess something? That's gonna make me sound like an alcoholic, which, I mean, like, sound like. Fucking, yeah, welcome back, buddy. Wow, I can walk right up to him. What does he look like? Woo! Look at his skull! Look at his skull! But like, I'll be real. Box wine for the flavor to price ratio. God damn, it's really good. It's really good. Don't worry about the next marker fragment till I find Kyne's office. Okay. So, not that one. But, yeah. Okay. Is this like a fucked up MRI machine? I'm still wondering where that puke noise comes from. It doesn't really change anything about the game, but it's weird. If you ever go into an MRI machine, make sure the plugs are seated properly. The plugs? Like your piercings? Or... Oh, those. Doors first. The butt plugs, why did you... Next. Why did you go into an MRI with a butt plug? The earplugs? What do you mean by the earplugs?
Patient log retrieved.
I hear the tests on patient Harris were inconclusive. Given the reports from the colony, he's lucky to have his faculties at all.
I have multiple MRIs. I just don't recommend getting them if you can avoid it. What, do they like really suck? I've never had one.
Blood, the suicides,
What do they do?
We just need more insight
to block sound? What's the sound in an MRI machine?
Mr. Harris's psyche. I'm positive tired of following any visits to Aegis City. With them is our best chance. Harris is documenting patient. And your method... Look, Mercer, things are complicated enough already. I can't sign off on this. You do what's best, of course.
Need earplugs, you have to sit still while they blare a loud as fuck noise. Oh, that doesn't sound very pleasant. Oh god, I can pick it up from here? Cannot compare it to anything, it's just blaring sound. Okay, it's just very loud is what I'm hearing. And high-pitched? Okay, that might not actually affect me as much as you may think it does. Because, like, if you have tinnitus bad enough, you just stop hearing certain frequencies. It rules. But you know what does fucking... This is gonna be a funny confession. You know what does fucking... What's it called? Hang on. I don't remember reading this one. You know what does trigger my fucking tinnitus, though? Out of all the tones that you can hear, there's a single sustained note in Paul McCartney's Wonderful Christmas Time that makes my ears legitimately start ringing. It's not high-pitched enough to not be hearable. Fuck. Medical log. Dr. B. Warwick, Chief Psych Officer, Sensory Deprivation Treatments. The diagnoses are stacking up as fast as I file them. Sleep paralysis, hallucinations, nightmares, paranoia. I'm getting patients from all over the ship. No underlying cause is showing up in environmental analysis. Foodstuffs or radiation levels. I admit I'm at a loss. Mercer says he and Kine are working on a hypothesis, so in the meantime, I'm treating the symptoms. I've seen some improvement with sensory deprivation treatments in our zero-G therapy pods, but the sheer amount of patients we're managing bothers me. These systems are old, and they need an overhaul. With so many pods active, I worry what might happen if there's a serious power surge down there, but nothing seems to help. I suppose the odds are low enough. I'd rather take a small calculated risk and than have dozens of miners and engineers and pair it around heavy machinery. Okay, I did read that one. It's not like high-pitched to not be hearable. It's high-pitched to make your eyes water and make you... Ooh. That sounds bad. That sounds bad. Why can't you leave Citadel Station? You just can't. Hang on. Brownie good. I can't believe you remembered me saying that last night. I remember quite a bit. It also became a small running joke when you left. Like, me and Elle were talking about it.
Entering zero gravity.
And just like, why can't we leave? You just can't. Oh, yeah, no, we thought the words "you just can't" are very funny. I feel like it's only a matter of time until we get this armor in Iron Man colors, so that people can believe that this is just an Iron Man video game. You just can't, you stupid bastard. That's true. That's the MRI experience. Motive for making an Iron Man game. Shut the fuck up, what? Shut the fuck up. No, no they aren't. What? What do you mean they're making an Iron Man game? I'm gonna come. They announced in September. What?
Still holding this position. What's happening there? Did you find Nicole?
I still want a VR Iron Man game the same way we got that VR Spider-Man game.
Okay, work fast, Isaac.
Entering zero gravity.
Hey! We did get a VR Iron Man game. What do you mean? We got a VR Spider-Man game. What? I think we also got a VR Doctor Strange.
It shut the whole ship. I'll check it out.
Entering vacuum.
It's literally called Iron Man VR, and it came out in 2020. That explains why I didn't know about it, because I wasn't super into VR. I got more into VR and like more active in the VR sphere around 2021, because that's when I bought my Quest off of my buddy. That was like, I will never use it again. I would rather sell it to someone who will.
He almost got me.
You okay?
I trapped him in a damaged escape pod.
It's in the same universe as the Marvel Spider-Man game? Ayo? Is it at all important? It's standalone, as it should be. Fuck the MCU. I just want movies that just so happen to take place in the same timeline. I want big coinky dinks. I feel like we're making way better time than we were before.
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
Uh-huh. Nah, bitch. It's also canon to that game that, for at least a minute, Tony was Iron Man secretly. Huh. Playing in the remake still blows me away. Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. Every once in a while, there'll be something that looks a little pixelated, but, like, I really like it. Miss when Iron Man was Tony Stark's bodyguard. Oh, that did rule. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hear me out. Hear me out. To those that have emotions about this. There's a difference between yeah and yeah, yeah, and yeah, yeah, yeah. Those are all three different words. It wasn't, you think, the early 2000s when it came out of the Iron Closet? You understand all of them? Well, like, yeah, yeah is kind of... Oh. Oh, look at that. Neat. Wait. Did we fucking... Yeah, we slammed the rod through his head that made his head crook down. Oh, we fucked that guy up.
Personal log, Dr. Nicole Brennan. With medication and zero-G therapy, patient Harris is showing improvements. If this continues, there might be hope for the others on Aegis 7.
It's fucking brutal. It's great.
Continues to interfere.
It's like a Storm in Skyrim. The more you add, the stronger it gets. Nice. That's how we do it in Boston.
I'm not losing my patient over unitology bullshit.
I'm still okay. CJ, would you like to know a funny fact about this game? Yeah. Okay. So we have learned that Isaac Clarke is an East Coast American, meaning he lived in at least New England. There is a 50-50 chance that he lived in New England. Therefore, he could be Bostonian. Where is it in Kyne's lab? Where? Marker. It's apparently in a, quote, secret room? Like, do I have to... What? 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 Isaac Clarke, chuckle nuts. And it's a translation of the necromorph alphabet. Oh. I made a joke. Oh, alright, we also don't have to shoot marker fragments. Was this always there? I need to hear that again. Oh my god. I don't know what they're saying. Oh my god. That's so cool. Oh my god. I just kind of instinctually went, haha, what if I TK'd the fucking... the boot case? We don't gotta worry about it till we get to engineering? Okay. Alright, so there are prosthetics in this universe. We know that for sure. Oh, they're saying, I don't intend to find out. Well, I know I don't. I know I won't like it. God, he really just doesn't have a head anymore. I'm still shocked that they didn't, like, rechange what these guys look like. Because, like, out of any change you could make, I would understand removing the dead babies. Because as much as, like, I would miss it, I would get it, at least. Is this secretly in the Cyberpunk universe? I don't know. You'd be mad in what other game can you commit baby murder? Big baby murder. Big baby murder for big baby boys? Did I get this one? I did. Okay. That's the one where it's like, hey, why can't this patient that's been on a waiting list for 6 fucking months get their new limb, goddammit? I know for a fact that that limb is grown. Why did this other person who just signed up get one? And they're like, well, when we did shareholder meetings, someone bought more stocks than someone else. Big baby murder, that's true. Okay, plasma pistol seems to be pulling its weight. Big baby murder. Isaac with a P94 Winchester plasma rifle is horrifying to imagine. Imagine it in this armor, though. Is it more or less scary? more scary. Noted. Noted. I now know what art to commission. I didn't take the fucking shock pet. He's got a fucking skull face. It's just the fair weather. It's just the fair weather. Isaac in his arm with a Fallout 1 plasma rifle. It goes hard as fuck. It does. I love how in the Fallout series, plasma is basically like just green, like nodules that are thrown at people. To differentiate it from lasers. Like, lasers are hit scan, fucking plasma's a projectile. He's got a skull face for big baby murder. Frank Castle? Isaac Clarke gonna hold his son's brains?
Daniels isn't answering her rig link. What's your status?
I found a shock pad I could use on the barricade.
It's also slow. It is, but it deals way more damage. Like, if you're doing an energy weapons build, if you're not using an MFC hyperbreeder or a plasma weapon, literally, what are you doing? Y'all know about the MFC hyperbreeder in New Vegas? If you combine that with the stats to do a crit build, it's probably one of the best guns in the game. It's how I did my energy weapons playthrough, because I was on at least the DLC parts for when Wendy did her New Vegas playthrough. Frank Castle would only murder babies if they were evil. Don't you start with sin, though? Like, isn't that shit already in ya? I forget that's called a hyperbreeder. It's called an MFC hyperbreeder. Wait, no, it's called an MF hyperbreeder. God, my reaction speeds are getting good.
Remember, when you reach the morgue, find Captain Mathias' body. Get his rig codes.
Bet.
The computers all are.
New Game Plus Dead Space is fun. Motherfucking hyperbreeder. I know that MF stands for multifusion, and that MFC is multifusion cell. But damn, there's something about motherfucker hyperbreeder. That's what they called me in college. I have sired many children. That's what they call me. I think That's What They Call Me is slightly less funny than That's What They Called Me in college, / That's What They Called Me in high school. I don't know, there's something about it. Okay. It's time to turn on shower. Time to turn off the lights. I'm still not entirely sure why this requires a kinesis module. The implication that they used to define that I'm either not in college or high school anymore.
So much for being paranoid. I repurposed this room to run counseling sessions without unitologists interfering. Now, it's the only place I feel safe. I recovered a limb after yesterday's attack. Medically, it's human tissue that's bizarre.
All of these big-ass batteries.
It's just a sample.
Oi!
Not enough to figure out a cure. And... Wait, what's that report from engineering? Here. Engineers pulled something out of machinery. Limbs missing,
Come on.
torso intact.
Come on.
Time for real autopsy.
Show me something I ain't seen before. Come on, bud. Omicron, did you drug my cup of coil? Oh, I finally showed off the old Omicron logo in a private call yesterday. Because I was doing a room tour for whatever reason. And the subject of Omicron came up. And I know that because I found my copy of FF7 on PC. The original FF7. Yeah, there was a yo involved. But it was kind of like a pained yo. I'm Skylar White, yo. Walter White is my husband, yo. Boom. That shit fucking drives me nuts. Like, oi. 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 I wonder what prompted me to look for a copy of FF7. I didn't look for it. I was going over my games collection, and I'm like, and here's the Switch games, and below them was a PC copy of FF7.
He left me. I woke in the dark with them scratching in the wall.
Skylar kinda bad. Yeah, in that fucked up, I never want to talk to you again after I do it way. Yeah. I see. You do. Also, we're having bitrate issues. I'd like to apologize. But they aren't dipping into unworkable. Every time Skylar says, White says yo in a galaxy explodes in the distance. I mean, yeah, probably. Oh, I didn't realize that the scene cuts off your ability to look anywhere else. That's different, but interesting. I wanna, have you ever seen the rain? What? Oh. I'm sorry. Money. That's a joke for only you? Explain it to me. Explain the joke. Make it no longer funny. Bless you. Thank you. For the record, bitrate issues seem to be gone now. The only person who knows more CCR songs than Fortunate Son, Bad Moon Rising. That's fair. That's fair. I'm still happy with my cover of Bad Moon Rising. I would love to make it into like a real cover. Is it fair to say that I didn't know that, is it Clarence Clearwater Revival? Also did Fortunate Son, because the vocal style is completely different. Snez, thank you. I did my best. Oh, I wonder, actually, hold on. It ain't me, it ain't me, yeah. I know Senator's son. So what the fuck? Okay. Can someone screenshot this and manually translate it? I'm giving you a little bit to do this, mostly so I can sip. Ugh. God, box wine tastes good. Alright, that should be enough time to get a screenshot, right? Maybe I'll give it at this angle so it's better, easier. Creedence are one of the bands that are rock and roll enough that people don't vibe with country music will listen to it. You got the screenshot? Okay. So it just occurred to me. Because I don't remember that. Hang on. Oh! Then have we heard these?
Medical log, Dr. Nicole Brennan.
Have we heard these?
Being paranoid. I repurposed this room to run counseling sessions without unitologists interfering. Now it's the only place I feel safe. I recovered a limb after yesterday's attack. Genetically, it's human tissue.
You'll try to do that? Can you send it to me in DM? So that doesn't, like, clog up chat too hard?
I need... Wait, where's that report from engineering? Here. The engineers pulled something out of machinery. Limbs missing, torso intact.
Okay. Yeah, I think this is new.
Time for a real autopsy.
Okay. Nicole and Dr. Kine.
What difference does it make now?
Terrence, I know the marker is responsible for the outbreak. I need to understand how.
It's signal.
Why
And it pulses
not,
that signal
you
can trigger alterations in
stupid
genetic
bastard?
code. Neural structure even. You felt it, haven't you?
But how do I stop it?
Mercer must know. He's taken all his marker research up to his room on the crew deck and sealed... No.
Sealed it? Do you know how? Please, I need Mercer's data.
No, he'll kill you. I won't have more deaths on my conscience. Unitology was all I had after I lost Amelia. Look what it's come to.
Terrence, listen. I mean, if it weren't for you, I never would have made it this far because you made me stick with it.
Well, just remember, I'm giving you up for 6 months so you can do this.
You loved Amelia. As much as I love Isaac, but if I can't cure this outbreak, I'll never see him again.
I'm also apologizing if I'm just silent during this.
3927.
But, like, goddamn.
Get into Mercer's room. That code should still work.
Thank you. Here. These are safer with you.
Dr. Brennan. Nicole.
This isn't new, is it not? This was the first playthrough. I don't remember any of this. I especially don't remember Thank You, Isaac. Oh. Well, I don't remember the one that's all in marker language.
Someone stop him!
This is Second Officer Sheik. I need security here right now. No one's coming. White, for Christ's sake, step away from the controls. We need our first officer. Captain Matthias is dead.
The marker one's new?
Vincent's security team is dead.
Okay.
Who's left?
It's a new remake. We popped it off the DS2 log. That for sure.
Who's left, Sheik? A crew full of uni fanatics? Eckhart screwed us good, didn't he? If a CEC director could go that bad, maybe the whole company's rotten to the core. Just like Aegis 7. You think CEC won't send a rescue team for their precious planet cracker? Think White. We just need to hold on. Yes. You probably should.
So, something...
Oh, goddamn fool! Seal it! Seal the airlock now!
Oh. Okay. I'm just saying that one guy who, like, chopped off all his limbs while he was still alive, genuinely smart.
Engineering log. Chief Engineer engineer Ariel Rousseau reporting.
What I was gonna say is I really like the fact that almost all of these notes are based off of people that we got those rigs from in the original playthrough.
Brought that marker on board. I'm a little, The only thing I remember clearly is that engine inspection. I went into the chamber, and instead of the primary engine, there was a heart. A heart
Okay.
the size of the room.
We saw this one.
That something, Isaac?
Let's call it a tissue sample. The murderous
Yeah.
pet hunter.
Careful.
I remember this
Who
one.
knows when that sign?
He's not getting necromorphed. It's gonna be really hard to necromorph him.
We got some freak called
Even the wall guys have arms. Apparently they can hurt you.
Osmium to complete his work. Yeah, I don't care if God Almighty sent you. You skim from CEC's profit margin, we get screwed. God?
Okay.
So you can put that osmium down, or I can break your arms first. I worked with people like you on Aegis 7. They'd steal my power nodes. Leave me to dig with no light. Hey, hey! Get off me! But when they abandon you in the dark, it's not empty. The marker whispered its revelations there.
I'm trying to remember. I don't remember this one. I don't remember this one.
Warning. Untrained personnel may not use suit kiosks.
No! Stop! Please! I said please when they shut me in. Screamed it too.
I don't remember this one at all.
Laugh like they did.
Okay.
Warning. Suit kiosk is obstructed. Serious injury may occur.
Oh God! Help me!
Okay. Yo, thank you to GoGo for the raid. Thank you, thank you. We're listening to some of the side mission stuff. At the moment. Let me show y'all something cool. Hang on. Okay, so this on-screen reads, Pitches has done a translation, but found one to double-check to make sure the translation was accurate. Oi! Thank you to Vixen for the follow. Welcome to the cabaret. Hope you enjoy your stay. Bottom text indeed. Also, thank you to GoGo for the raid. You were playing Valorant. Oh no. How was your stream? How was your stream? You have your SOs not been shoutouts not been showing up? They don't show up because it's a bot command. It was Fertz. Is that armor from the DLC? No, this is New Game Plus. So the rough translation of this is, thank you to Pitches for doing the research and then verification. They walk in white, untouched by red. They order the living, they shepherd the dead. A finger's touch, we're frozen still. They are the answer, they are the will. Beyond the stars, the brethren wait. Oracles deliver us from humanity's fate. So an early mention of the Brethren Moons. I don't remember this and this. I also don't remember this. Or this. The ice probably refers to Tau Volantis too. More than likely, which means, holy shit, does Motive also care about Dead Space 3? Rig transcript from Dr. N. Brennan, Senior Medical Officer. Unknown individual. Rig transcript compiled by Dr. N. Brennan. It worked. That sadistic son of a bitch, he really figured it out. You can hear me. Can you understand me? Can you understand us? My God. Why do you look like her? Why do you look like you? You're not her. This isn't... Just stop. Stop all of this. Do you understand? These creatures. All the death. I know you're responsible. What do you want to make it stop? She knew what was necessary. She offered everything she had, for everyone, for everything we could give. Do you want to know what she knew? At the end, bring the markers, and we will make you both whole again. Markers? Who do you mean your creators? How the hell would I find them? They dug you out of the ground. God damn it, just make it stop. Those who create must seek convergence. She can't end what hasn't begun. Then, she'll return what was taken. Return the marker to its place. Return the nexus to its sleep. If not the markers, then an architect will come. Time is patience, when fate is inevitable. Return? So stop this marker on the planet. That'll stop this. But I can't. No. You need to end this now. Are you listening to me? Wait, where are you going? Octavia, come back! Octavia? Not markers, makers. That's my B. That is also accurate. That's a mix of dyslexia, alcohol, and 2 words being a letter apart. That's my B. Computer core access logs, query authorization, admin K Daniels, recent rig activity, external rig syncs, filter, time frame, plus to minus 7 days. Filter, remove, user K Daniels, I Clark, Z Hammond, HN, J Johnston, returning rig syncs, G Weller, PCSI officer, USG Ishimura, new rig registrations, N McNeil, PSEC detective, Aegis 7 colony, L Murdoch, CEC surveyor, contractor, Aegis 7 colony, W Eckhart, redact by special order, query, auth admin K Daniels, user W Eckhart, background, access logs, recent activity, access denied. This data is inaccessible under section 44.72, paragraph 9 of CEC's electronic confidentiality agreement. Any further attempts to query this topic or user will incur penalties, including but not limited to loss of admin privileges, percentage reduction of salary, confinement, and summary dismissal without severance. Last will and testament. The return PSEC makes you think of the ZSEC enemies from Doom 3. Fair enough, fair enough. I, Octavia Clark, of sound mind and in the sight of Altman our prophet, will hear and document my final wishes, namely: 1. I hereby bequeath all my financial assets, intellectual property, and physical properties to the Church of Unitology, immediately and in perpetuity, upon the event of my death. 2. I hereby request that upon my death, my physical vessel will become the sole property of the Church of Unitology, to be ushered to convergence in accordance with my religious beliefs. 3. I hereby order that any previous will and testament in my name will be considered null and void in perpetuity. 4. I hereby declare that any attempts to countermand these directives will be considered a direct violation of my religious beliefs as stated in front of witnesses, and therefore in violation of my civil and human rights. Signed, Octavia B. Clark, Sanctified Pilgrim, Church of Unitology. Witnesses. We have registered, declared, we have undersigned declare that our sister in faith, Olivia Clark, has composed this document cogently, of her own free will, and will hereby witness her final wishes. R.M.K., Church of Unitology. J.A.D., Church of Unitology. A.J., Church of Unitology. And then Life on the Sprawl. To K. Sankowski, from J. Toy. Subject transfers? Hey. With the decommissionings next year, I'm looking to trade on some of that Ishimura prestige for my next posting. Got any tips? I want to head back to Seoul. If I'm in deep space any longer, my kids won't recognize me, but Luna's a no-go if these NHSF fuckers are still trying to draft anyone with a pulse. JT. From JT to KC, retransfers. With your rating, we should absolutely try for the Sprawl and Titan. The mining sounds like cotton candy compared to Aegis 7, and word is they built the station since new investment came in. Shopping malls, even... Holy shit, remember those? CEC's sponsor family transfers to the sprawl if your record's in good standing, too. I don't know how old yours are, but I hear it's a great place for kids. Kelly. Oh, not only are they talking about shit on the sprawl, they're talking about, They're talking about the, elementary school you later go through. Yeah, there's no way in hell that motive isn't immediately on a Dead Space 2 remake. I wonder if those initials are references to DS2 or 3 characters. The child enemies, what about them? And then Indecipherable, which we've already done. Yeah, so alright, boss fight time. Kinda, sorta. As far as this game's concerned, yeah. It's probably a reference to the child enemies from DS2, probably. What it definitely is a reference to the, elementary school that you go through later on. Alright, so. Fuck whatever's happening here. We're gonna stasis this guy, and we're gonna go to the infector form later. With the exploding babies? Yeah! Which, holy shit, if the remake of Dead Space 1 is this faithful? Okay, what we're gonna do... Alright, knocked him prone, knocked him prone. Damn it! Okay. Hang on. Look at you! Look at you! Oh, you're so cool! You're also gonna be right back. Take your time. Howdy, Al! Oh, this game is the fucked up kids fucked up. Oh, yeah. Are we winning? We are, Dunu. We are. Sorry if it took a minute to get to. Yeah, Dead Space 2 has, like, straight up, like... They replaced the baby enemies in it with, well, not baby enemies. They replaced the, stalkers with, like, a weird dog-like creature, almost. And in lieu of that, because, like, you would think, well, that must be because the baby enemies freaked people out too hard. That might be that was too much. No. Dead Space 2 has babies with like, gross growths on their back.
Transmitting codes now. I saw it, Hammond. A flying one turned the captain's body into another one of those things.
No worries, you just sat down with some snack. That's fair. I have snack and I have drink.
Maybe the command computer has something.
I'm actually out of drink already.
Daniels when you meet her. Head back to the security checkpoint. It's safer there. At least I can upgrade your clearance.
Okay, are we already rank 1? We are. Posture check. Yep. Drink the water. We're actually all out. Give me 2 seconds. That's a good call. Give me 2 seconds. I'll put on some music for y'all, and we'll be right back. Music, music. VLC, please load. Yeah, we'll be right back. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Yeah, okay, give me 2 seconds, and, ooh, this song. I like this song. I did get water. Let me just reset my tracking. There we go. Let's cut the music. Let's light the lights. It's time to meet my Bedlam on the Bedlam Show tonight. Let's drink water. Yeah, sorry, that took me super long. Cause I was muddling the fruit that's in my drink. And when I was muddling, what happened? Had to drain the David Cage lizard. That's fair. The Koopy? You had to drain the Koopy? Is that what I'm hearing?
Isaac,
I'm here. What the hell's happening?
the computer says the Ishimura's engines are offline. We're on a decaying
Drain the
orbit toward
Koopy.
G7.
Hell yeah.
Oh god. I have to get to engineering.
There's no time. That tram station's offline.
There's no time. There's no time.
Unless... Here. Head back to the flight deck. I'll guide you from there. If that damage report's right, there's a shortcut to engineering.
You want to try Kloop Spear? Is there an item description for Kloops? Does the Omicron Wiki have Kloop Spear listed? Did they say what kind of beer it is? I'm kind of curious what coil tastes like. Omicron Wiki needs a lot of work. Do you want to help me be the sole proprietor? The SOUL proprietor of the Omicron Wiki? A dedicated Omicron fan needs to expand it. Every once in a while, whenever I think of expanding wikis, I always think of that one thing that's like, here is the Wikipedia page for serial killer. Yes, this wiki page is a stub. You could always help by expanding it. I always think about that. Oh, it would be fucked up if I played Omicron and actually liked it. Alright, hangar cargo. Does the cargo hangar have a marker? We get no taste lore. It's just a can of beer. Damn. That's really not helpful. List of Cornite massacres. This list is incomplete. Yeah. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. Hey, out of all the fucking, like, big devil shit that's in 40K, like, if you had to, which of those would you worship? I'll put you down the old yeller if you like Omicron unironically. I mean, Omicron's like a fun game to make fun of. You know? Corn won't trick or backstab you. I would go with Nurgle. I would also, like, so here's the thing. I'm, like, against cultists in pretty much any summoning form. However, I would totally go with Slanesh if that were an option that wouldn't kill me. I mean, I might as well be a Slanesh cultist without being a Slanesh cultist.
Isaac, this damage report says there's a broken cargo lift just beyond the hangar door.
Because, like, every once in a while you meet a woman who's, like, horny that doesn't, like, need to let you know she's horny. And you're like, oh yeah, no. You just made the connection between cults and primal suffering. Oh, summoning. Oh yeah, a lot of the beast tribes are like cult adjacent in FF14. You'd worship Nurgle? Hey, same hat. Also, I may have taken a blueberry out of my wine, and, like, there's something nice about that feeling of just, like, taking fruit out of your alcohol. Engineering deck's engine room is gonna have a marker fragment in it. Is that where I'm going? Just made the connection. You're over maybe 500. Nix, are you telling me you've played 500 hours but are only on Heavensward? Also, like... Oh, yes. Okay, fair enough. I spent like 300 until I got to Heavensward. And then I beelined the plot. Whoa. Oh no. Yeah, full disclosure, anyone that's from any of the raids, I did have a little bit to drink. I had been balancing it out with food and water, though. Just started Stormblood? Oh, no. I'm sorry. But also, you take your sweet-ass time with patch quests. Oh, patch quests means you're still in, Heavensward, technically. The patch quests for Heavensward, in my opinion, that then lead into Stormblood are fantastic, and then Stormblood's kind of a nothing burger. But then the patch quests for Stormblood are, like, some of the best writing in the game. But, like, form your own opinion, you know? Okay, engineering deck is where I'm going. You are in Stormblood. Are you in the Stormblood patch quests? Like, you're in, like, the 4-point blahs? You're gonna be really do not remember the engine room entirely is. Noted. God, I really like this. This is so neat. Take your sweet time with patch quests in general. You'll finish the Heavensward patch quests and are now in Stormblood. Okay, that was a weird, like, my brain had trouble understanding that, but, like, even sober, I would be like, what? Were there two babbies? Were there two babby forms? Marker fragments will glow, so maybe we'll stumble in the room and find it. Yeah, that's... You talk weird? No, it's just straight up weird to talk about the patch quests. Because people will say, oh yeah, I'm in the Stormblood patch quests, and what they actually mean is they're in the Heavensward patch quests and just think they're in Stormblood, and that's what that means. Because it's kind of unclear. It's weird. I love having a quick recenter button. There's something about it that's just like, oh, I can just explore. You can't believe Omicron's fighting style is called Terror. I don't like that. God, the more I talk shit about Omicron, the more you guys are gonna, like, be like, I want to see what you're talking shit about, aren't you? So on one hand, that's almost cool, but at the same time, you think, fucktar? Okay, but pitches, you need to use the screwdriver on Meshcan's door. Growth. Yeah, we've already read that one. How much would I need to be played for an Omicron stream? Okay, L. Now that we're talking biz, do you mean a single stream or a playthrough? That bit's so good because Omicron is wrong. I don't care about Omacock or whatever it's called. You're just vibing. That's fair. A single stream. That's a good question. Let me think on that one, because I will play through the whole thing if paid, for the record. Okay, we're in engineering.
Station now
A single stream. Because, like... Okay, what length? That determines it. What length? Half afraid for me to do Omicron. Oh no, you'd actually be surprised how low it is for me to finally do Omicron. I know it's technically Omicron, but when you start the game up, you hear, "Welcome in Omicron." So it's Omicron. Promise you do it with me, but at the end, it may be like Bedlam and Pitches are no longer friends. I don't think it would be that bad. Average stream length, so about 4 or 5 hours? Because to me, average stream length is about 4 or 5 hours. That's what I intend when I go to stream.
Yeah, but it makes no sense.
Ignore that this year that I don't think I've done a single stream that's been less than 5 hours. That's me compensating for not streaming, but also me wanting to stream.
Sure, fix the centrifuge.
Um...
Then do a full restart. But you'll need to stabilize our orbit from there.
Standing by. Fast as you can, Isaac.
So here's the problem with Omicron. Okay? Omicron's like a long game and doesn't make sense if you just play one part of it. So, like, let me put it this way. I want to say the game's like 30 hours. Pitches can probably, like, double check that number on how long to beat, or just going by the best friends way. And... Oi! Omicron's a long game with adventure game logic in an open world. Am I allowed to use a guide? Explain, can I use a guide? This is a real question. Because, like, low-key, it's a game that kind of needs one. I will be your Wooly. Please never say that again. I feel like not using a guide would just have me stuck. So, yes. Unlike Wooly, I will not lie to you. That's fair. Fuck. So I'm allowed to use a guide, but you want a full stream length and you only want one stream. Huh. The more I think about it, the more that's a good question. Because you know me, I literally can't say no to that money.
Warning. Fuel reserves depleted. Main engines offline.
I'm thinking about it, because I kind of, like, in my head, I lowballed a full LP. And then I'm like, no, that game is too long for me to consider that. Because, like, keep in mind, like, for LPs I like that people just want, like, I was paid $40 to play Shadow of the Colossus. And that's because it launched at $40 and I got my money back for the game. I shit you not, I went through, like, a significant, like, education milestone and went, yeah, I deserve to buy the Shadow of the Colossus remake. Like, I got money from family, and I'm like, I'm buying Shadow of the Colossus remake. L does not have that money. L straight up, I doubt one single person has the money in their bank account right now that is watching this to afford a whole playthrough of Omicron the Nomad Soul, a game I notably already own. Because it was $1 for, when, there was a Square Enix sale. You do not have money, but it's something to keep in mind when you acquire capital. L, do you just want to split the difference and go full LP? And just save up, if you're already gonna save up? Sure. Hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna consult with my advisor here, like it's a game of Civ. Hey, pitches. Is over 500 less than 700 or less than 1,000 lowballing it?
Progress report filed by Jacob Temple. The engine problems aren't a malfunction. Someone shut off the fuel lines to primary engine and damaged the valves to hell and back. We just wasted an hour fixing them. Now we need to restart the south refueling station, but some jackass turned off the power.
It will be no less than 500. Can every part be called final? Well, I do call my playthroughs, I do call the end of an LP finale or finale-ish. Because, like, when I get done with Dead Space, that's a return to Death Stranding. For the bit, you should ask for L's Immortal Soul. No, not for the bit. You're my advisor here. Like, this is a game of civilization, okay? Also, I already have L's Immortal Soul. You think 500 is fair? 500 to be fair, 650 for damages. Hey? Yeah, what about hay? Hay's for horses, you silly goose.
I'll get myself admin privileges. Maybe I can help.
Ooh, I like the effect that the wine has on these, blueberries that I put in. Your soul's a publicly traded asset at this point. Can I have like 20% of your soul on top of like 650? Call it 650 for a whole LP. Until the game genuinely stops working and I can't fix it. The only thing that will stop me from reaching credits is literally being unable to continue. Yeah, sure. Okay, we're calling it 650 for Omicron. All of Omicron. Every single... Like, we will hit credits, or the game will crash definitively. Alright, yeah, 650. That is an open bounty. We are calling 650 for Omicron. If you want to see me play Kusoge for multiple tens of hours... Which should you continue next? Yakuza Kiwami or River City Girls 2? Kiwami is going to be the easier playthrough. One is in an annualized franchise, the other is not. River City Girls will always be there for you to, like, get back to whenever you're ready. However, Yakuza will be on its next release. But yeah, I'm calling it 650, and that is an open bounty. It does not have to be L. If someone goes on my Stream Elements page, okay? Put $600 in it, okay? Or 650. If someone puts about 650 USD into my Stream Elements page, and then goes for an Omicron LP, that locks in the next LP. Yeah, how long is Omicron for how long to beat? I'm not worried about the franchises, just the game standalone. I still say Yakuza Kiwami. 14 hours for just the story, 18 and a half for all the side shit, 19 for completionist. Didn't the best friends take like 30 hours to do it? And I think I'm on par with their combined tactical skill. Kira is your other half. Oh yeah, Kira automatically owns 50, and whatever partners L has from there is like an extra 25 until there are too many partners for that. Also, I would like to put on the table, yes, I'm drunk. At the same time, Pitches is not. But I call it 650 because that would make me able to afford video games. But also, like, be able to pay money to the tax man. Fair. Kiryu's a good boy. Yakuza Kiwami it is. That's fair. I genuinely think Kiryu is a very good example of non-toxic masculinity. Because, like, Kiryu doesn't even have to be an ally, even though he is. Kiryu just doesn't give a shit. Kiryu's like, yeah, whatever, you're not hurting anyone, and that's kind of where I'm at. It's like, if you introduce a thing I'm not familiar with, but you're not hurting anyone, I don't care. Manjima's a blessing. Oh, I love the Manjima Everywhere system. I know people who hate it, but they're wrong. Call me Elliot Page the way you got Beyond Two Souls. You're not allowed. No, no, no. You're not allowed. You're not allowed. Kiryu's the embodiment of do no harm but take no shit. I still have the scene, and I think it's Yakuza 3, where he, like, kicks the shit out of a guy by, like, jamming his head into the side of a car and going, no matter what, I will always be Yakuza. So get out of my fucking sight and never make me hear of you again. To the villain of the story. He just comes to the conclusion, I will always be Yakuza even if I get out of the life. Make sure I never hear of you again. And it's like, oh, that's badass! And that's like a small moment in that game. Kiryu moment. Yeah! I hope someone's made a better Omicron FAQ. I believe they have. At the same time, I kind of want to go off of that one guy. I love Kiryu. Kazuma-san. Kiryu-chan! I love that man. Yo, you just beat Whack-A-Zombie? Yo, that shit rules. I love The Walking Dead. I love Plants vs. Zombies. Make me read you fake information on stream. Put your whole balls on stream. Kiryu's only 37, Yakuza Kiwami. Keep in mind that Kiryu had to go through Yakuza 0, and on top of that, like 10 years of prison. Technically, they dead and walking. That's fair. Wait, what? I have to go where? What? I have to go where? What? Is Majima everything in 0? No. Because Majima can't be everywhere. He is the secondary playable character. Yeah, every couple chapters you switch between Majima and Kiryu. Or, pronounced properly, Kiryu. Or Wait. Kiryu. He, like, rolls his R in a strange way. Yeah, you did get that far. Yeah, so Majima Everywhere was only introduced to Yakuza Kiwami, and that's Yakuza Kiwami 1. And that's because there's a plot point in Yakuza 1, in the original, and in Kiwami, where Majima is like, Kiryu, I kicked your ass, but that wasn't a fun fight. I need you to keep you on your toes, because you're the fucking Dragon of Dojima, and you deserve to earn that title. Okay? So the Majima Everywhere system is Majima trying to keep Kiryu on his toes. And it's Majima, he'll like show up as a cop, or like come out from under a fucking traffic cone. Or he'll just be walking around town sometimes. People who need to put effort in to roll their R's? No, I don't need to put an effort. I can do this sober. I'm just drunk and it's harder. You know?
Sufficient fuel to fire primary engine.
You're not allowed to jerk off to that. No way. I know some people are already doing it to my voice. You can't do it here. That's illegal. I will sue you.
Move fast, Isaac. Aegis 7's looking damn close out there.
Yeah, no. Kiryu has the dragon style of martial arts. And, like, every time you beat Majima, under different circumstances, you gain another tier of the Dragon of Dojima. I should ask Wendy if it's Dojima or Dojima. She would know. She's native. The DD? What? Oh, the Dragon of Dojima. Of course. I went to get a burger and Majima showed up for a fight? Yeah! Yeah! Yeah, he did! I'm just stealing fruit from my wine at this point. Call me Bedlam Blavet, cause she drink wine. Majima Everywhere. Yeah, they literally spawned him. He's basically that game's Mr. Shakedown.
Decontamination sequence activated. Please stand by.
Hang on. Majima Bear pursuer enemy of the Nemesis in 3 Remake. That's actively true, because Nemesis does not act like a pursuer in 3 Remake, and that's the only thing I actively dislike. Because remember when you go through the RPD as Jill in Resident Evil 3 on PlayStation? That he can just burst through the window in the RPD near the fucking West Wing staircase. It just occurred to me saying that, wow, do I know fucking... Man, I'm kind of sad that these no longer just pop.
Decontamination sequence.
You can't just pop heads anymore. I should play 3 Remake again on the channel. I played it when it was new, but I've never played it through all the way on the harder difficulties. Wait, did I just... Who boy did I? See, running up around town to fight Majima, level up dragon style. Okay, but I did that. I did that a lot when I played through Kiwami 1 the first time. It was only Kiwami 2 that I stopped playing. And that was mostly just because life got busy. And I didn't have time. You're looking so hard for a big engine? What? The big engine? Funny thing is, you've gotten the drop on Majima before. Dude didn't even notice you before you're rubbing up against him. Oh, Zero's like... I think Yakuza 0 is like a perfect game. And I would argue that I styled myself slightly off of Miss Tatsu. Or at least in attitude. I would love to be a debt collector for the mob. That'd be fun. That's my favorite part of Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh no. No rig link. Oh. Did I just fucking avoid that? Hang the fucking phone. Hang on.
Entering zero gravity.
When you say big engine, do you mean the centrifuge?
Please attach generator modules manually.
Are they giving you pictures for the record pitches? They moved the drag tentacle. Bullshit. Bullshit, Sarge. Call it decoupling because I steal your girl. Let's go. Slugger Majima is your least favorite to fight? Okay, can I be real? Slugger Majima is my favorite to fight as. Cause he's mean. I also found like a clown on Mr. Shakedown by switching between Breaker style and Slugger. I mean, he kicks your ass worse, apparently. It's on, quote, floor 3 at worst you look for a YouTube video with the location. That's fair. That's one of the problems with playing this, like, pretty much every day on release week. Like, because I want to say this game hasn't been out for a week yet. I don't think it has. Like, I pre-ordered. I pre-ordered, like, the day before it came out. Because, that was something that, I'm sorry if they have changed names since. I legitimately don't know. But Jim Sterling, when they used to, talk about game industry shit while playing, while doing, like, the quick looks or whatever, they would talk about, fucking, how, specifically I remember it in their Sonic Forces, like, first impressions. I believe those were called Gimpressions. Where they were like, pre-order numbers are calculated the last, or 2 days before release, industry-wide. Therefore, if you buy a game during the pre-order season after reviews come out, they've already done their pre-order numbers, so it makes pre-orders look less lucrative on the biz end. It came out on the 27th. Ooh, yeah, it's barely been a couple days. And you know what? I don't care if this is considered honeymoon period. I fucking love what I'm playing. Oh no, I thought it was just enough. But yeah, I'm sorry if I dead named or misgendered. I'm pretty sure they go by they them now. I don't watch their stuff anymore. But that was because it was not good for my mental health. So far as I remember, the last name they went through is James Stephanie Sterling. But I don't remember if that's what they're still going by offhand. I'm not up to date at all.
Ready when you are.
The person that runs the Gymquisition. Oh no. Never heard of them. They used to, well, they still do. They covered a lot of, like, game industry shit. That's like, oh, this is just not good for my brain. But, like, I made sure to, like, stay updated on, like, games industry stuff to make sure about things. But it's like, A, I found a source that I enjoy more over time. B, tracking this shit like a hawk is just too much.
Starting the engines, right? Ready when you are.
Yeah, so apologies if misgendering or dead naming. Not intentional at all. God damn. Woo! Go home! Fuck you. Please die. Yeah, there was something, I remember it being in their Sonic Forces video. Where it was, if you pre-order a game, but pre-order it after the metrics period is over, it makes pre-orders look less lucrative while also giving you any pre-order bonus. Which is why when I pre-order games, I tend to pre-order them like a day or two before release, because that's also when reviews tend to come out. Because, like, I'm poor. Let me put it that way. Like, I personally am poor. I cannot afford to buy a game that I have no interest in, or a game that ended up being, like, garbage or it's no longer entertaining, you know? Like, I probably would have found some comedy if I had bought Days Gone when it was new. Which, that's totally a game I would love to play on the channel if y'all are interested. You spent a lot of money on RCG 2. River City Girls 2. Okay. You play on whaling on a gacha. Yeah, like, I'll be real. For the most part, I do not endorse gacha. Unless they pay me. But I'm consistent about that. If I'm playing a gacha, they have paid me. I also try not to raid people that are playing gacha games. You DM'd a picture of the map? Hang on. Hang on. Let me, you love Project Moon? Oh, Project Moon's different. Wait. Hang on. The only game we pre-ordered was Borderlands 3, and that was because that was when it was like your favorite franchise. I'll be real, Borderlands 3 is like my favorite Borderlands. That isn't the first game. I like its version of comedy way more than I like Borderlands 1, or that I like Borderlands 2's. Okay, floor 3? So, what? What? The damage that you take from robots is not real. Thank you, pitches. I'm trying to, like, look at this map and think about, like, wait. Yeah, can I? Pew, pew, pew. Okay, it's here. It's this next room that we're gonna get in. The next major room. Yeah, as far as I'm aware so far, the marker things are, like... The marker fragments we're getting are, like, way smaller. But, like, they manually ignite the engine, dude. But they seem to be on the way. for lack of a better phrase. Let me check this equipment locker. I don't think I've been in here. I guess I have. You can't remember where the engine room was in this deck? Well, now that I know I'm looking for specifically the engine room. Yeah, for the record, I recommend that anyone who's drinking at home to, like, muddle fruit at the bottom of, like, if you're gonna, like, drink a neutral or fruity liquor sweet. Or unneutral or fruity. I meant to say straight. Muddle fruit at the bottom. Tastes delicious. They're always tied to main story. Bit fruity? Damn right. I have fucking... Would you expect blueberries and raspberries to taste good in tandem?
Hey, Hammond. I cracked the secure files. DC was here for more than just a mining claim, huh?
What do you mean?
This outbreak started on the colony after the miners dug up some artifacts.
Airlock 1, Airlock 2.
That's impossible.
But it would explain why Aegis 7 is meant to be off limits, right? Earth Gov orders. When the miners found the artifact, they reported hallucinations, paranoia, suicide. But the Ishimura brought this marker on board anyway. Like that was
Bit
planned.
fruity. Bit fruity.
Okay, back up.
Yeah, fruity is like a legitimate compliment with alcohol. Anyone that's like, look, I'll be real, if you're a cis man, or even a trans man, I guess, but I guess this is mostly a cis man. If you end up in a situation where it's like, okay, Kendra does sound really like Judy sometimes. I thought I was going crazy. If you're in a situation where they're like, oh, that's a girly drink, keep in mind when they say that's a girly drink, they usually mean it's like, oh, that cutscene no longer happens because I no longer need the flamethrower. You don't drink, but if it's fruity, you'll drink. I recommend a fruity wine where you muddle, which is, okay, to those that don't know, muddling is the act of crushing at the bottom of the glass before you add your spirits or liquids. You crush the fruit at the bottom of whatever you're drinking. And it's just, it's nice. And blueberry and raspberry make this very sweet but tart mixture that I fully recommend.
Engineering log. My last log. Temple reporting. I can't raise anyone on Wrigley. I think my team is gone. I found the kinesis module that someone used to bust the centrifuge. Burned out. Who would sabotage the Ishimura at a time like this?
Don't worry about it.
If anyone's left.
You're a bit of a lightweight, you don't want to get drunk. I like getting drunk, but I like drinking more than getting drunk, if that makes sense. I'm also in an industry where drinking is like mandatory. Well, not mandatory, but like it's expected. Therefore, I just do. Because I'll be real. Depending on the spirit you drink when someone's harassing one of your employees, when you walk up to them, it creates respect. A tequila drink or a whiskey drink / bourbon. Bourbon and whiskey tend to have the same thing. When someone's like harassing a girl and you're like, hey, you've got to go. And you have one of those in your hands, just like a good old-fashioned, hey, you gotta go. Certain drinks in your hand command respect. You know, alcohol have a bit of a rough history, I'll leave it at that. No, and I'm not gonna force anyone to drink if they don't want to. Although, I do wish people had more positive experiences with alcohol, and I do get why they don't. Oh. But yeah, no, I really hope that one day you will learn to maybe enjoy it one day. I hope that's a thing you can do happily without just being like, well, now I'm here, I guess. Because, like, I'm of the opinion that, like, alcohol can be a positive. Alcohol can be good. But most people are, like, assholes. You know? You're trying to learn to enjoy it to a responsible extent. That's important. That's also super important. Like, let me be fully clear. I'm getting drunk tonight. I'm getting drunk tonight. I will probably end the stream at about, like, roughly 4 hours of play. But, like, I intend to get drunk tonight because I intend to have a little fun tonight. As in, like, I intend to enjoy myself. Speaking of which, to be fair, you like drinking, but you're kind of scared of turning out like your mom and being a cunt. So the fact that you know that your mom is like that means that you have it in your brain to avoid being like that. Speaking of enjoying myself, let me put my VR headset on the charge. I know exactly where my cable is. It's right over here. So give me 2 seconds. But yeah. So basically, what I was saying is, I don't know if this is coming through. Is, you know how your mom was. So you know what to not be like. And therefore, you know what to avoid. And maybe while being under the influence, you can be like, shit, I'm acting like my mom right now. And that's what's important, you know? Like, when I say that, does that make sense? Like, you know what to look for? That's true. Now, there's another thing. If you just straight up don't have an alcoholic beverage you like, and you've never had a cocktail you liked, I mean, I still encourage you trying something, seeing if you like it. Like, if a tequila sunrise sounds good, like, you should try a tequila sunrise, because that's just tequila, which is a neutral spirit, with orange juice, and I believe grenadine? And, like, that's delicious. Like, if something sounds good, try it. Experiment, get out of your bubble, you know? It makes perfect sense, thank you. Okay, good. Yeah, okay, VR headset's plugged in right now. By the end of the stream, it usually takes me like 2 hours to charge it all the way. You try not to get into uncomfortable talks with, so yeah, your mother train. Oh god, I feel that. I feel like as a drunk, I get just happy. Like, I'm drunk right now, I'm just enjoying life. But I'm also aware, like, I'm drunk. That's fine. That's not to vilify me or anyone else. I also feel like I play games better while drunk, but that's different. Like, Dead Space is right now muscle memory. You know your grandmother is the drunk, grandfather is a drunkard, he was an abusive piece of shit, so you don't view alcohol in positive light. Well, I hope that if it's a goal that you have, that you learn to enjoy it in a way that does not remind you of him. I hope that you find a way to enjoy it without feeling that way. I get laughy and find everything extra funny. Okay, good. This is the marker room. About where? Okay, there's a marker room. I like to do it before the set piece. Yeah, I'm extra laughy. I'm legitimately happy when I'm drunk, and it's mostly because I'm not thinking very much. My dick does all my thinking. Sorry. Yeah, does anyone else here know the song Everywhere I Go? It's just in the corner. Okay, I'm gonna pull up the map, okay, from the beginning of the room. And I'm gonna have someone walk me through. Where? Now that you're away from him, you're doing better. Slowly learn to enjoy a good drink every now and then. That's important, and it's a slow process. And I understand.
Replace power cell to begin
Enjoy a fruity margarita every now and then. Margs are great! I recommend margs to everyone who's like, I don't even like alcohol. Because, like, unless you're allergic, you probably have a drink that you like. To be specific, from the entrance to the room, it's forward. Turn left towards the console. Turn right to the dark corner. Like here?
Warning. Engine power failure. Replace power cells to
Now,
begin
I
sequence.
get happy, and I get giggly, and I love everyone in this bar. I'm able to turn it off, though. You say towards the console, and now that makes me wonder. Opposite side of that? Okay.
Warning. Engine power failure. Replace power cell to begin ignition sequence.
Okay. You've never been drunk, so you don't know how you act, but you're loopy when you get tipsy. You might be a derpy drunk, and that's okay.
Engine power failure. Replace
Where
power
you
cell
were,
to
I mean,
begin
hard to
ignition
explain, but
sequence.
you were near the door. It was directly to the right. Like here? The bad alcohol experience you had, drank too much and vomited and passed out in the bathroom. I've done that. We've all done that. If you're an active drinker, you've done that.
Failure. Replace power cell to begin ignition sequence.
In the dark corner. Because if it ended up being, like, up, you had trouble giving directions. Okay, fair enough. My ass went to reach for where my phone usually was, and my hand touched a brownie. Hold on.
Warning. Engine power failure. Replace power cell to begin ignition sequence.
Hang on. I got a message that explains it. Well, there's a little explosive container. Is it a special brand? No. No, I'm drinking wine and then brownies from a pizza place.
Warning. Engine power failure. Replace power cell to begin ignition sequence.
Okay, so from the door, it's forward, turn left. Wait, left towards the console? The good news is we know it's this room. You've always got to ask. You grew up around stoners, too. Oh, yeah, no, I get along with stoners real good. Don't start smoking. But if you're already doing it...
Warning. Engine power failure. Replace power cell to begin ignition sequence.
Like this way? Towards the dark corner. Hey! Okay. I know not to combine the two. Oh, I like getting crossfaded. I like getting high on one thing and then getting drunk on another. Don't mix spirits is where I explain it. You're so sorry? Why? Don't be sorry. Let your tools do the talking. That's true. But yeah, no, I like getting crossfaded. I don't recommend it to everyone, but it's a fun experience at least once. Experiment in your life. If you're not allergic to anything that you're thinking about, do it. Don't start smoking. Constantly do it that way. You'll never technically start. No, that's not what I mean. Thankfully, the next fragment isn't that hard to find at all. I mean, I guess it's literally just on the path. But yeah, no, my mantra about, like, about smoking really anything is, like, don't start. But if you're already there, who cares? It's on the floor of the break room on the bridge. That's fair. Okay.
Initiated. Please stand by.
Dun 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 dun. Plasma energy. Okay, you. Okay, so I feel like my reaction speed's better while drunk, but my my aim isn't quite as good, and I'm a little more ammo happy. Wait!
Finalizing pre-ignition checks. Stand clear of exhaust vents.
Hey, do you think that necromorphs understand English?
Engines ready. Please confirm ignition order.
Copy that. I think the fourth fragment is like the last one I'm gonna need to worry about for this episode. Doubt? What do you mean doubt?
Engines firing.
Doubt necromorphs speak English. No, understand English. Yeah, but there's possible some part of them still remembers.
Isaac, you did it. The Ishimura's moving again.
No thanks to whoever sabotaged the fuck out of these engines.
You bought us time to figure it out. Autopilot's taking us into geostationary orbit.
Wait, you're flying us through the planet.
That's what the asteroid defense system is for, but the ADS is offline.
That's what the asteroid defense system is for.
But the ADS is offline. I've got the system readouts here.
Shit, Daniels, give me all the data you have. I'll just try to adjust course. Yeah, I don't know what it is about this message that's being weird. I know it's a known bug, and I think it's my GPU encoder, which means we need to save. We need to save as soon as possible. Necromorphs are being revived from having died. Do you have to have died to be a necromorph? I mean, I know it's in the name, but still. I think necromorphs have their own language. The marker does. The marker has a one-to-one translation with English. More like... Okay, so it doesn't have its own language, I guess, but it has its own alphabet. Bitch. In fact, I think your sister knew the marker alphabet a while back. So... I was able to do a loose translation on air, like, one part ago, but, like, that's like a What, was last episode, like, 10 hours of play? Like, you could write something and she could read it? Oh, that reminds me of my buddy Moose, who's, like, helped out the FF14 team. He's able to read the Eorzean text easily. Because not only does he just kind of think it's neat, but like he used to play Final Fantasy XIV 1.0 using the Eorzean alphabet. Last episode was like 11 hours. I don't think it was 11. No way it was 11. So here's the question. Being drunk, have we made good time? You You couldn't set the game to be in the Erusian alphabet? You could in 1.0. You feel like getting stabbed in the brain by a bone blade counts dying at least briefly. Does the infector form use a blade? Why did they remove that? I think it was just because it was extra file space that few players actually used. It was basically a font.
Now arriving at the bridge.
We're 4 chapters in at the 3-hour mark. So good time.
Isaac, I'm looking at the
Alcohol does not impair my progress.
I am not losing the Ishimura. Not now.
The Ishimura, Hammond, or the marker?
That artifact they found?
Don't bullshit us. CEC knew all along about the marker, didn't they? Isn't that why you're really here? Corporate wouldn't send the Ishimura for some off-the-books mining. But alien technology, yeah, that fits.
And how does losing
Infector
my
farms have like a bone stinger that's not that different from a bone blade. His burning blade!
Then meet me at the captain's nest. Daniels?
Fine. But I'm going through the ship reports, Hammond. I'm getting some answers.
Also, that wasn't me vibrating, that was me knocking water back. A font won't make a difference in a tens of gigabytes game. It may have also been unoptimized, or just few players actively used it. You know, one of those. I'm sorry. Still sounds so it does. It's really cool. But yeah, my buddy Moose, he can like look at the Erusian alphabet and just go, I know how to read that. This weekend 14, you have the official cookbook. I really want to get a copy of that. The lady that made it has made multiple video game cookbooks, including, I believe, the Street Fighter one. Fuck you! Hey, piss off. I'm coming back. Bless you, boss lady. Thank you. You should bless me. I'm a divine artifact. Fuck. That was money, you stupid bitch. No. The recipes are baller and not a single one is missed. Isn't there some alcoholic ones?
So far.
I should play Minecraft on stream. Now that you mentioned Minecraft, I should play it on stream, on air. There's an entire drink section? Yeah, aren't they all, like, potions? It makes me want to recreate the health potion. I've heard it's very good. X potions, yeah. There's also hot cocoa? Damn right. Although if you need a recipe for hot cocoa, I'm sorry. Some alcoholics. Green plasma cutter. Oh, come back. Hops into the vacuum. Isaac Clarke with a cutlass.
Isaac. Sorry. Shit was scared.
No, keep that.
Isaac Clarke, played by Arnold. I'd like that.
What is that?
The one that attacked me. I managed to trap him in here. His face. I'm not seeing things, right? That's Chen.
You can't help him, Hammond. He's...
You're right. I should... The hell with it.
Let you BRB, you don't need permission. Just say you're being right back. Break room is on the 3rd floor of the bridge. When you take the elevator in the center of the room. Okay.
I worked with him for years. Johnston, too. These shoes spared becoming a monster.
Some kind of monster.
Come on. The ADS
Yeah, I've already read these, so we can easily just like bloop and bloop. Yeah. Isaac Clarke's got an insane Grenadian accent. This is a marker making visible kids. Well, you'll never see what it did.
Here. All I can tell is the ADS power routing is shot.
Well, the administration systems aren't doing much. We could redirect power from there. I'd need to rewire the junction boxes, but we get the ADS cannons back.
Good.
Oh.
Isaac.
Where'd my brain go?
Illegal mining or the market. I swear, I'm just here for a repair mission.
Look, Hammond, I don't know you or Daniels well enough to judge, but CEC had to know about the marker.
The company, man. Shit like that's above my pay grade. We can get into it later.
Isaac's lifestyle determines his death style. It does.
We'll have full access.
Being an engineer turns you into a mutant, didn't you know?
And you upgraded yours already?
Yeah, just in case.
Okay, but literally, why can't you put me at the largest like clearance?
Something big. Watch your back.
Let me just get a good ol' in me. Good old-fashioned glug glug. But yeah, no, if you're an engineer, you run the risk of becoming a mutant. I don't know how else to say it. My uncle was an engineer. Or my granduncle. You know how he turned out? He lives in Detroit now. This suit's so fucking awesome. It is! It really is! Is this the boss fight? So here's the first question. Is this actually hard? Okay. The answer seems to be no. No matter what. No.
Quarantine lifted.
Detroit become mutant. He does live in Detroit. Look at the marker language. The marker language is manifesting itself onto the actual Ishimura's UI. That's so fucking neat. Oy vey.
The marker must be delivered to the church, whatever the cost. For God's sakes, Ben, listen to yourself. The Ishimura's in crisis, you cut us off. By Maritime Law, Article 5469, I, Dr. Terrence Kai, hereby
Is this maritime?
Captain Benjamin Matthias unfit for duty. Harrington! Hold on. Ben, you're not yourself. Let me help you. Traitors, get your hands off me!
Yes. How is it maritime?
My God, you, Ben. You saw I was trying to help him. Doctor, you
I thought maritime was specifically like the sea.
can't. If the others from the church get a hold of me. Stop! Security!
It's kind of universally agreed that in sci-fi that the Navy affects space shit. Oh yeah, because it was pre-Space Force. Ain't no Guardians on the USG Ishimura. Because they want a standing army, not a planting army. Yeah, I deserve that one. I remember making the sitting army joke in like, again, like with fucking non-military friends, and they're like, you have to stop hanging out with veterans, and I'm like, what do you mean? Not space planes or space tanks, space ships. That's fair. Okay, fair enough. No, because, like, they immediately clocked me to, like, you've never been, you just have a shitload of fucking veteran friends, don't you? And I'm like, yeah.
60-year-old deck lady doesn't play well with power surges.
Oh, no. Oh, no. This feels like the amount of nuisance that, like, being a regular engineer would have, honestly. Oi! 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 Stop! There was real anger there. I'm sorry. ADS cannons. Real engineers do this too, except they fight the homeless. Well, yeah, because they're trying to scrap your copper.
Still need more power. A couple more systems should do it.
Not every homeless person, but you know. They can condemn where all the homeless people are evil. They kind of are in that game. Yeah, I knew I heard another necromorph. Gonna get myself in fighting trim. Scope out every angle of unfair advantage. Why does it only affect homeless people? Because they're in the condemned buildings. It's the same logic of they're not homeless, they were in a home. Or they were in a building. I'm gonna bribe the officials. I'm gonna kill all the judges. It's gonna take you people years to recover from all of the damage. That's good. They never explained Condemned 1 or 2 why homeless people are more susceptible to the evil mind control. I just genuinely always thought that it was because the homeless people are in the fucked up buildings, because those are the buildings where people aren't. And therefore no one to kick them out. Contact beam? Yeah, and you'll never see it. It's going in storage. It's going in fucking storage. Welcome back. No, I'm going for the achievement of Plasma Runner only, not like whatever fucked up. I'm glad. So that's one of the things I'm glad the achievements came out with. Was I'm really glad that achievements are like, no, this is how you're supposed to do the challenge. And that defines the rules. And that makes doing challenge runs so much easier. Hey, Pitches, what floor were you talking about? Tell hot. Friend told me, take off your jacket. Floor 3? Okay, where? We're keeping an eye. Was it in that fucked up marker room? That's like about right here?
What's that?
Damn right.
Recording? Huh. Must be the marker they dug up.
So it is the same. That marker. That's the symbol of the Church of Unitology.
Didn't take you for
I'll be real. If there wasn't a marker in this room, I'd be upset. Oh no! Oh, okay. That's it for this chapter? Cool. Good. 2 seconds. Eh. And that's it for this chapter. Okay, hell yeah. I think I'm gonna end this chapter. And that'll be what's up tonight.
Level 3 security clearance required. Level 3 security clearance required.
Damn. I can't believe they're making wait till chapter 3. Our mother has been absent ever since we founded Rome. But there's gonna be a party when the wolf comes home. So for drinks in this book, it's got Crimson Cider, Dolman Tea, Espresso con Panna, High Elixir, Hot Chocolate, Ishgardian Tea, Lemonade, Matcha, Mold Tea, Pixie Berry, Warm Wine, and X Potion. If I want any of these, let you know. Now, hear me out. Here's the plan. What I'll do is I'll put the FF14 cookbook on my throne, and anyone that wants to see it get made can be like, yeah, I want that. See, this is why this show needs a laptop. See, y'all understand what I mean? Where it's like, I need a portable thing that I can do my shit from. I can do content with. You're down to share your cookbook? That's fair. I want the cookbook completely in, like, physical means, you know? This suit looks awesome, covered in blood. Hold on. Oh my god, it does. It's hot. I'd let a girl choke me out looking like this. Every suit looks awesome, covered in blood. Yeah, especially the one from, fuck, what's that Jackie Chan film where he wears the yellow jumpsuit? I don't blame you, but you're down to share. If I ever say yay, that's fair. That's fair. Oh god, that's my neck. Yes. You're right. Especially this one, because it's all white. Yeah, that's fair. Because, like, if it's all white, you see, like, the blood on it as if it were the only color, the only pigmentation on the armor. Homie, no! You should play more of that game. It rules. It rules. What did I even say that made you say that? Yeah, there's a game, or there's a movie where Jackie Chan's wearing, like, a fucking yellow jumpsuit, and I can't remember what it is. It's the one that people incorrectly call the Kill Bill suit. I would love to play the fucking martial arts gun fu game featuring Chow Yun Fat. Stranglehold? I think it was Chow Yun Fat. Kill Bill is a great movie. Yo, we should have a Kill Bill night where we watch Kill Bill. And that's it. That's the only thing we do. We just have it on repeat for like 72 hours and don't explain it. And the stream is sponsored by Quentin Tarantino. Hey, for the record, Duna, you are in the server, right? Crazy 88 fight. Yeah. You're in the server? Okay, fair enough. Cause we did a Moral Oral night last night where we watched all of season 1 of Moral Oral, and it's like, oh, I can see the appeal in doing movie nights now. Just so long as we have subtitles is my only caveat. Freeze! Moral Oral Night was great. It was the best. I love Moral Oral so much, and I forgot how fucked up Season 1 is. Because Season 1's all about, like, how Moral is, like, a good-meaning man, but, like... How Moral's a good-meaning man? How Oral's, like, a good-meaning kid. And, like, Season 2 and 3 are, like, it's still the same show, obviously. But, like, a lot of it is like, well, these townspeople, they've got to have some shit, right? The fuck is Moral Oral? Oh, one of the best 2010 Adult Swim shows. It was probably one of the last great Adult Swim shows. It's just upsetting. Genuine trigger warning for everything? Little bit of everything? From 09? I thought it was 2010. I don't know. It's good. It's good. It's really good. It's just really fucked up. It's clearly made by someone who has some religious trauma. It's actually from 05? You're fucking kidding me. Ended in 09. You're fucking kidding me. I thought it was 2010 to 2013. What am I thinking?
Isaac, I cracked the Ishimura's MedSci reports. They're a fucking horror show. These things mold any dead tissue into a new form. One kind infects corpses, and the rest...
Make more corpses to infect.
That organic shit on the walls.
Wait, okay, no, we're on level 3. We can do MSQ.
Thought it was a habitat changer.
Hubba what? That's true.
I'm gonna run some diagnostics. I think that's dead spreading.
That's my genuine reaction to that information. Any dead tissue? Yup. Gotta be dead to infect to be a necromorph. Well, that would explain why every time Isaac becomes a necromorph, they kill him first. Oh, that's not a fun thing to see. You're coming in here, so I never have to see you again, Kermie. Let me do it for you, Kermie. Let me do it for you, Kermie. When all I do is for you, Kermie. Did I ever watch Gundam Double Ought? Not in a long while. I'm not up to date with Gundam, sadly. He will never not make you laugh. Is it that I do? Let me do it for you, Kermie. Somewhat well, or is it just the fact that it's a very funny thing to hear? Both, that's fair. It's actually more nasally. Ooh. Ooh, I don't like that. Not a fan. Wait. Me getting master clearance does count between playthroughs. Oh ho 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 ho. Oh ho 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 ho. You'd never seen it? You were gonna recommend it for movie night? That's fair. I'll think about it. If we do Gundam, we start from the beginning, not with the movies, but with the show. Which means there's a lot of Gundam to watch. Because if I remember correctly, that was made during the economic bubble. Bundle? Bubble. You know? Like bubbles. Okay, 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 get the fuck off. So it's only Gundam Double Out and Gundam Double Out Awakening of the Trailblazer. It's standalone, yeah, but if we start Gundam, we're gonna start from the beginning. Economic bundle sounds like a DLC. Had a DLC pack for pre-ordering. I feel like that's real. I feel like that's the thing that's legitimately happened. Water purification? Yeah, we don't need that shit.
From water purification to ADS cannons.
Who needs water purification?
The ADS cannons are back online. Wait, auto targeting offline. Calibration data not found. Fuck.
Oh, I'm gonna calibrate the fuck out of it. Yeah, yeah.
With all that shit raining down and target the ADS cannons manually?
If I give the cannons enough targeting data, it'll recalibrate the system. You got a better idea?
Christ. I'll open exterior access. I hope you know what you're doing.
Damn right! Baby, let's go. And a little more hand sanitizer. Things are getting grody on these bitches. Does anyone else keep in their office area or like their computer area just an extra thing of hand sanitizer?
We're out of options. Do it.
Yep. Okay, good. I keep the brand is Stay Clean. We got like a shitload of it at some point. And I don't remember where or when. So this is how the asteroid calibration part works.
Syncing targeting system.
So asteroids no longer turn into smaller asteroids. You can also tell which ones count as the hull. This is fucking still cool. It really is. And you aim and press E. Or you press the use key, I should say. And it calibrates automatically, and then you go to the next one. Okay? Get the fuck out of here.
Syncing targeting system.
Carl, it's sinking. I named my iPhone the Titanic. It's sinking.
Data migration complete. ADS recalibrated. Auto targeting systems.
What an ingenious way to do this section. Oh, absolutely.
The ADS cannons are online shipwide. Thank God. Engaging autopilot. Get yourself inside, Isaac. I think I figured out.
What all I do is for you, Kermie.
Exiting zero gravity.
Oh no. Oh, thank God. Literally just enough time. This suit looks awesome in space. Yeah, absolutely.
Someone's down there?
See what you make of it.
This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan.
Okay.
Medical is a sanctuary.
Okay, we've got more time.
Please join us.
Because I said I go for like 4 hours.
I'm going back to medical.
Makes sense.
I'll head to the crew deck and look for survivors from the bridge. I'll be in touch.
Alright, what's this fancy ass Liz got for you? EVA prep room. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oi! Yep, I remember. Isaac fucking suffocating. Is that? Have you seen it in the remake? So we're on the way back to medical? Yeah, far as I remember. This is actually where we ended part 1 of the LP. If I remember correctly. So we are making a especially good time. Hey, by the way, anyone who's subscribed to the YouTube channel, can y'all check if the VODs have caught up to doing Dead Space Remake, or is it still the Dead Space Marathon?
Clearance confirmed.
It says it's discounted for clearance. In which case, next marker fragment is in the cry room? Oh, cryo. Sorry, my brain was like the cry room, and I meant the and my brain went the therapist office? That's a rude thing to call it. Oh. Wrong way. Cry room, say you're bad. Oh no. You're fucking stuck? Oh no. Symbiotic tether. Oh, for the combat beam. For the contact beam. That does mean we can take this out of storage though. No. So we should buy like like 4 more of these. And as many of these as we can afford. It's the combat beam as opposed to the non-combat beam. Like, say, a plasma cutter. Hey, you quiet down. Plasma cutter? Best gun. We have literally only used a plasma cutter this playthrough. Respect the troops. Someone clip that. Oh! Okay, this is just where my head is. Is that okay? Is that okay with y'all? Like for a tiny bit? Oh. It's a good gun, but it's also not made as a gun. It's a mining tool. No, it's a heavily modified mining tool. The first thing that Isaac does is put a beam focuser on it. No, it's not okay with me. Fuck you. Oh no. No, not me. Don't fuck me. That's the last thing I want. No. Get back, harlot. It's also a mining tool with an optional attachment. I like to think that the thing on the end of the plasma cutter is actually not optional. Or it's not like a intended optional attachment.
What? You said the chemical lab? I can barely hear you.
What you talking about, Al? What are you key mashing at? I can't read bottom text. Oh, fuck me!
Daniels, the door to medical just locked behind me. Hello?
Connection lost. Die. I'm joking, I'm so helpless. Don't fuck me, oh no. For the record, I'm mostly joking. The insane one makes an actual advance. They get their dick bitten off. Anyways. And when I say bitten off, I mean like bitten off. There's no way you can cauterize the wound. Also, she bite my dick till it's gone. I'm just expecting she bite my till it Here's your exaggeration for the funny bit. Why are you apologizing? I'm also doing the bit. No. Oh no, not a big scary dragon. Oh no, that's Dead Space 3. No, please die. Hold on. Do you see that because we're more than likely because we're rig linked, we can't shoot this guy because he's still technically alive? Anyways. I remember that guy got his dick bit off by his wife. And he became a porn star. What? Nani desu ka? Nani sore wa? Not bit off, cut off. Show me your genitals, genitals, genitals. Show me your genitals, genitalia. Same as John Wayne Bobbitt. Bite your dick off just like John Wayne would have done. Twisted. Yeah, that was his real last name. Before he married. What? Oh, bitch. Really? His cock cut off by his in 1993 by his wife. She took it and threw it out the window on her car in the driveway. Yo, that's hardcore. What? I don't know why my brain immediately assumed bit. And then he recovered and reattached it surgically, just like John Wayne would have done. Good. So let me guess, it got cut off and then reattached surgically and perfectly worked, and then he was like, yeah, no, okay, I should do porn because this is miraculous. Thanks, Jesus. Then he did porn. They recovered it after she threw it out the car window on the highway? He was called Frankenpenis? I gotta see his dick.
There. I have to record these days. The old memory, you know. As I was saying, the new treatment I'm developing should be just the ticket. The trial is very promising. Trial? You'll be back at your post in a jiffy with CEC none the wiser. Unless you don't trust me. No, of course I trust you. Let's give it a shot.
I think he also did because it sells as it was like couldn't come as quickly. Oh yeah, no, I absolutely assume that his endurance is off the charts. Hey Pitches, what part on this floor was there? No, don't get trauma team. Mercer's office, cryogenic area. Okay. Progress the plot. Shoot the glass. Did we never get the line rack schematics? There's 2 for this chapter. Seal up all my cracks. You're gonna keep coming back. Why? 'Cause you keep smelling the syrup. Yeah. Would you try necromorph syrup? No. Yes, the duality of man! In my own Twitch chat! Wait, that motherfucker got thrown into a wall? Oh, get fucked. Get clowned on. Please die. You only live once. You also only get made whole once. You would rather not cut it short? That's fair.
Shipwide transmission override. Isaac Clark.
Just a trick.
I like to think that, straight up, is just a hallucination.
Dr. Brennan's nearest and dearest. We were colleagues, you know. Dr. Chalice. Mercer. Are you the reason the marker won't begin? That's it. Convergence is installed. She's meddling. How is the question? But even if I was to ask, I suspect you're not the talkative type. And I haven't fully explored the cause of death as that missing factor.
Oh. So awesome. You're never gonna shut up, but it's so cool.
Now I think you're on the right track there. Try and relax, Mr. Clark. Convergence is so close. Maybe your death will tip the balance.
Like this suit more, not gonna lie, his helmet looks so. Yeah, it looks like it looks like it's a skull, like the Fairweather T50 or T500 from Disco Elysium. Yeah.
Open the chemical lab.
Okay.
Just do it. On it.
Open the chemical lab, Daniels. Open the chemical lab.
It's open. Go.
Is it? Not yet, it isn't. Okay. Which way? Give it a visor like his other suits, and then yeah, sure. I get that. At the same time, no, it's literally, this is what the USM Valor was wearing. Like, it's not an engineering suit, like Isaac's original. This is what the USM Valor was wearing, and it's a reward from the original, just like the original, that you unlock in the same way. So I don't like it quite as much as an engineering suit, but in a combat situation, that's different.
God. Every way out is locked down to one of the offices. Must be Mercer's. I can brute force the internal doors, but you'll have to reach his office and lift
This
the lock
military
door
suit's
manually.
probably for intimidation. That's my first thought. Hold on. Hold on. Fair enough. Yeah, no, like, it doesn't fit for a first playthrough, but for a second, I'll take it. There was also a DLC that's like $10 extra, which, shout out to EA, like, of all the things they do, where they release, like, different additions to the game, I can only think of a handful of games like that, where this happens, where where when you, like, buy a game, you can upgrade it to those, like, pre-order editions. Even if you didn't pre-order, you still get the bonus if you spend, like, $10 extra. And, like, that's neat. Like, Jedi Fallen Order, I think you can do it as well. And, like, EA's been relatively consistent about that. Like, they want you to spend a little extra on games with no micro. And it's like, well, as long as you're not exploiting FOMO, fucking whatever. Suppose same reason Spartans don't have see-through visors. Oh yeah. I should still play Halo on the channel sometime. I want to become the Master Chief of VTubers. Shower lights. Yeah, I don't need that. Hold on. Put Master Chief in the soda. Well, it's like, it would also be an LP where I've put, like, no money into it. Because, like, I bought the Master Chief collection, like, pre-streaming full-time. Because I saw it for, like, $20 on sale. ODST, better than Spartans? I prefer playing the more, yeah.
Now he's in the case of sending little missives like this one. You butcher! I saw your hunter. I know who it used to be. That cellular regeneration? God, don't you see what you've done? I agree with Amelia. If this is unitology, I want no part of it. My diagnosis. 4 terrorists suffering with brain dementia reported as the 52nd top. Amelia was down.
Okay, hang on. Hang on. Alright, plasma energy, please. The opposite, you find ODST somewhat overrated. Well, like, I think ODST are fucking awesome. I think Rook is, like, the coolest character in Halo. Or the second coolest, because he is the only known hyper-lethal ODST. You love the ODSTs because they're best at genetic augmentation. Sure, they are on par with the Spartans, but the government still fear them enough to call them imps. Yeah, they have their own title, and I think that's neat. Did we get this? Yeah, we have.
Warning. Local door protocols corrupted. Rebooting system. Please stand by.
I think the fact that Spartans have genetic augments makes them kind of cooler. I don't know, that's just you. Like, my rationale here. Hear me out, hear me out, hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. Hear me out. ODSTs are cooler in the games based on what they're able to do, despite that. But hear me out. If you like the books, knowing what you know about ODSTs is way more impressive. Because, like, despite that, Rook is the only hyper-lethal ODST.
He was right. Air quality is dropping ship-wide. Something's poisoning the oxygen and hydrogen.
For the record, I got the marker fragment in here. Is that B.D. Cooper?
He came looking for liquid nitrogen. There has to be some in the cryogenics lab.
Okay. Not like we have a better option.
But, like...
I'll clear you a path to cryo.
Door protocols rebooted. Thank you for your patience.
Fucking love Rookie. I keep forgetting that they're called Rookie and not just Rook. ODSTs have ratings like that? You thought that was Spartan exclusives? No, okay, so it's USMC exclusive, but the only person who's been able to be registered as hyperlethal was Rook. Jonathan Dougherty? Was that the guy from 5? Noble 6 was one of the only Spartans designated as hyperlethal, based off of USMC records. If you think that later Halo games are canon, which they are, Cope, Mold, Sieve. That's Rookie's real name. I got them mixed up with the guy from the guy from what's it called?
I just got the latest report from Agent 7. The situation's worse than Captain Matthias will admit. 40% of the
Noble 6 and Chief are the only hyperlethal Vector Spartans. Yes.
More violence.
And Rook is the only one who isn't a
I
Spartan.
know it's linked to the marker somehow, but I just don't have enough data. Mercer,
You wish Rookie had lived and was in Halo 5? That'd have been cool, but would have sucked a little bit. But I still want it.
Brent Harris might be our last hope.
Toxic hazard cleared.
Okay, it's clearing. Mercer, pump that gas in from hydroponics. The air's already that bad.
Porky doesn't deserve to go out like that after all I went through. That's fair. I also really like the subtext of I like the subtext of Halo 3 ODST is actually a loose retelling of Dante's Inferno. I think that's neat. Wait. Oh, I've been buying. Oh no. It is neat. It's big neat. I need more ammo. I need more real ammo. Let's get 96. Oh, well, if I can't buy more, I might as well get 6 more to get, like, 102. You didn't even notice? It's something that's, like, it's literally subtext. Like, this isn't even me, like, making funny. This is, like, nah. No, it's literally, like, deep, deep down. That game is a loose telling of, Dante's Inferno. The fuck? Rude? Last fragment of the night is in the cryogenics room. Like, where we kill the hunter? First Halo C you made was no DST. I remember making a Spartan who was disgraced after accidentally killing her commanding officer. And that's all I remember.
3 security clearance.
Went into hiding after that a long time ago. Fandango lost her family and is really out for Covey blood. That's fair. You made the Doom guy, but with estrogen? Wait. Me? I remember it was also Spartan P13. Keep in mind though, like, no, the Doom Marine did that on purpose. Mine did it on accident and then went into hiding. You both did. Oh no. Well, like, the thing is, when you make an OC, you want to make something, like, interesting, you know? No! Isaac cannot. You was about to say Fandango isn't that badass. Yo, holy shit, Nonperial, thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid. Let me get you something cool. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, welcome. How was your art stream? How was art? Did you enjoy art? So how you doing, Z? How you doing? Sour Pliz? What's up? What's up? We're on New Game Plus of Dead Space.
You take these things to Earth, it's all over.
Just working on update for your pixel art avatar? Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, hey there, bud. There's a Midwest redeem? Yeah. Don't you know? I know what your channel points are for now. They're funny. Hey, get fucked. Sure is, bud. No, I'm not. I can't give Wiscussy, but I can give you something close.
Bastard locked me out again. Isaac, you okay?
Of course you're a good girl, Dunu. Of course. Tired, good, X-Redeem, wired, Midwest Redeem. No, everyone's a good girl. I don't know who the I don't care who the fuck redeems it. It's a good girl redeem. Posture check, yep. Drink the water, yep.
I don't think he's done yet.
There we go. There we go. Alright, we're having a couple bitrate issues. It's been fun. Got a wonderful character design piece commissioned from Kin Kaiki? And decided to update your avatar to match. Oh, fuck yeah. Grab that big old marker fragment. Where? Sorry, I kind of like muscle memoried this encounter.
Remember where you took that broken tram car off the track? There's an access door in there that'll take you to hydroponics. Got something, Isaac?
It's, let's call it a tissue sample from Mercer's pet hunter.
Careful.
On top of the cryo machine? On top.
Maybe I could find out.
What the fuck?
Figure out what Mercer's up to. If I'm fast, there has to be a DNA.
This is fun. This is a fun New Game Plus edition. This wasn't in the original, was it? I don't remember it. Last one in medical. Okay, hell yeah. Hell yeah. You said there were 12 of them? It wasn't? Wait, what? What do you mean, no it wasn't? What did you do? Oh, hey there, bud. No, no, I'm sorry there. No, that's my bad there. 12 of them, yes. 12 of them. Oh, that's my bad. I legitimately didn't see it. Midwest Redeem. Midwest Redeem. No matter how far away, no matter the fact that I'm a continent away, I'll never, ever, ever be able to escape the Midwest, and I don't want to. Either was there a big secret anger for big secret boys? Fair. I'm gonna start the next chapter, and I think that's when we're gonna end off. However, I would like to put it on the table. If you are watching this live, I'm sorry not to make this evergreen. We're gonna start the next mission, and the instant we get like the next save point after a chapter start, we'll close it there. I want to play Deep Rock. I want to play Deep Rock after this. And if anyone wants to play Deep Rock, that's on the table. Rock and Stone! Rock and Stone! Yes! Why am I going to Hangar instead of Hydroponics? I got it on PS4? No, PC. But no, you said I have to go to Hangar, instead of Hydroponics. Because I have to go to Hangar, fix the tram, go to Hydroponics from there. Damn, can't join. That's no big deal. You can still join the voice call. It'll be one of those public community nights. Bum 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 bum. You forgot. Now you are the asshole. Don't worry.
Isaac, if you're near hydroponics, check your helmet filters. That air's not safe to breathe.
Yeah, I smelled it. The whole deck's right.
Damn you, boss lady. You made me your fool again. Damn right.
Too big to be anything they grew. It looks like the source of the poison gas. That patient in medical. He said something about creating an enzyme, right? Maybe the scientist left the work.
Did he?
Hydroponics log, Dr. Elizabeth Cross. Now that sprinklers are fixed, we're working close to maximum capacity. All flora is thriving, and food yield has created a surplus. I had the surplus packed up so we could send it to the colony. The Captain Matthias is strictly enforcing his no-fly order.
I'm just gonna listen to this.
I'm lodging a complaint. Everyone knows Aegis 7 needs help. What harm could some fresh fruit do?
What harm? What harm? Then we turn the corner, and then Lizzie, right? We get Lizzie the Glizzy, Lizzie the Wiener. You know? And we turn the corner, right? And then there's, yeah. Lizzie the Glizzy. Yeah, Lizzie the Wiener. For the record, pitches. Since I mentioned the Discord, could you throw the command in the chat so people have links if anyone's interested?
Please, leave. Get somewhere safe. If I can find a way to kill it somehow. Jacob, if you're hearing this,
Wait.
I have to try.
Wait. Where did you make the type an extra T? Okay, so that wasn't on screen. But what did happen is I leaned into my right monitor to see where you were. To see like where you made a typo.
Liquid nitrogen replenished. Begin Beginning enzyme synthesis.
Okay. Yeah, if anyone's interested in hopping in, that's that.
Caution.
That's that.
Not ingest.
Do not ingest.
Any luck? Yeah, I finished the enzyme. It's been modified to digest something big.
They must have been trying to kill whatever's in food storage. Let's hope it works.
Mm-hmm. The moon is called T. That's fair. So I know I said I'd do next chapter, but next objective. I thought that this would be when next chapter was, and this is what I meant. So that's part 3 of Dead Space. That's part 3 of Dead Space. Let me see. It's late, but it's not too late. Let's see if we can raid anyone on the way out. So yeah, no, genuinely, thank you to anyone who was here the whole time. Thanks a lot, I appreciate it. If you'd like to support the channel more directly, there are links below or if you're watching the things like the stream elements, tip link, the community Discord server, and the Throne wishlist. If you'd like to support the channel more directly, there are links... No, I said that already. I'll bet if I've been VC, Clay Mission Control. Okay, hell yeah. Links are also in chat if that's where you want them. We are going to raid my friend Pin. Because Pin's playing Dead by Daylight, and I really like Dead by Daylight, and I would like to be like, hey, my friend, you know? So yeah, no. I hope you all enjoy. Have a good rest of your night. Thank you.